Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is
Amanda.
and welcome to the
Dunn Creative.
Oh, you know. Get over here so we can see you too. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. How are you tonight? How's it going? We got the bedtime boys since it's Woo Woo Wednesday. Say Woo Woo Wednesday. Say it. It's funny. Yeah. You have pizza sauce on your shirt.
What?
Oh yeah. Yes, we are here. Birthday boys won't be here long, but they just wanted to say hi. I meant birthday. Well, you're almost the birthday boy. The bedtime boys won't be here much longer. And holy cow, that light is so bright. Did you mess with that? Because I did not have that up that bright. No, I will deal with it when you guys leave. Okay.
Mommy,
Yes.
what is this?
Worm.
What?
Do you want to pull a message for all of the viewers right now?
Okay.
Pick one, and then you can pick the next one. That's what we're going to do to get us started. Just grab one.
I just want to refresh.
Yay, hi. Oh, can you pick that up?
Yes, it's Jen.
Who just got it? Okay. What's it say? All things work best in conjunction with all things. This is a chakra balance card in this deck. So it says clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, smoky quartz. That's what that says. Hey, Boston, you're picking our next one. Can we turn this way so you can't actually see the back of them? Grab one for our viewers tonight. Message they need to know.
Look at this green one.
Okay. What's it say? We've got the heart chakra, green ocean jasper, connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. So this is all about being more open-hearted and loving. It's really going to serve you guys moving forward this week. All right. So you guys want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
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 We have. She says, "Hi, Boston and Wrigley. Hope you're having a good evening." Jalen Nicole says hello. We got 15 people, and how many likes do we have on the video?
8.
8 likes.
Oh. I saw I had 8 people, but now it has 15.
Yeah, we're moving on up like the Jeffersons.
No,
Have
Boston,
no idea
Boston.
what that means, do you?
Boston, do a thumbs up with both your hands.
Like this?
Yeah, and do this.
Cool. I wonder if Grandma Mardell's here.
Yeah.
Sometimes she comes in a little bit late because her notification doesn't go off. Well, moving on up. You love that Jefferson song. Me too. Cecilia J says hello from Los Angeles. Did you say hello from Montana? Yeah. Was that a question or an answer? Okay, you can show everybody the bumblebee.
I wanna.
Bumblebee.
Wait, what about the Alexander Lopez?
Alex is here. Hello, Alex. How are you? My condolences for your grandfather. I'm so sorry. Big hugs, friend. Big hugs.
Oh, Mom, look how much.
Oh, yeah, 21 people. Okay, we've got more donations coming in over here on PayPal.
15 likes. It was just 14.
We've got Lori. Lori. Oh, wow, that's loud. Let me close out of that. We're going to do a bit of housekeeping real quick, and I'm going to add Lori to this PayPal list. Lori. And then we have Daniel, and that was somebody's husband. Man, I should probably remember this. Can't remember who they are, who Daniel is here in the chat, but I know it's someone. Hello, Pocahontas is here. Tashika is here.
Pumpkins.
Mommy, term of endearment. Okay, careful.
It just reminded me of Halloween.
It did. All right.
Pumpkin seed.
I will put Daniel, but I know it's someone else associated with him. Oh, it's Jody Lynn. That's right. Jody Lynn instead of Daniel. Okay. That is our up-to-date list. So all of you are priorities. So we just put you in order because we don't have any super chats, which is actually kind of the way we like it because, fun fact, more of your donations do go to help my mom when you donate over on PayPal. And super chat, YouTube takes anywhere between 30 and 40%. I heard some people say on the low end of 30, some people say on the high end. I don't know what that's all about. But yes, all of your lovely donations tonight and every night that I do this, or every day that I do this, do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019, and she's still living in a little camper. So all of your donations are going to help. What?
Can you confirm though I'm gonna have a house?
When's she gonna have a house?
Yeah.
Hopefully this year.
Okay,
Okay, where's the bumblebee? Let's put her back. Okay, you guys say bye. We're gonna get right into this. So you guys. Okay, you climb under the table.
Bye.
Okay, careful. Oh, can you pick that up? Oh man, this is why I'm live most nights when they're not home, or most days when you're not home.
Yeah.
All right.
Like Wednesday and not Wednesday.
Tonight is Wednesday.
Saturday.
Yes. Can you close the door on your way out so Walter can't get in?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Try to sniff on
Yeah, he does that. All right, you guys, how are you? Clean up my little mess here that the little tornadoes have made. It just tends to happen when you have kids. Let me turn the ringer off on that one as well. It'll still light up when I get notified, so that'll be all we need. We don't need all the dings and buzzes and bells and whistles. We should be good to go. Okay, how are you guys? Now I can concentrate and move my camera into a normal frame. There we go. Love you, Naija. How are you? Good to see you. Pocahontas is here. We already saw her. Oh, Dr. Lupo's here. Luna Refresh. Lori's here. Oh, Jody Lynn, Scott Bittner. Good to see all of you. I should probably put my updated list here as well. I'm sure one of my mods has got it. But just in case, I have my backup here. Just so I don't lose my mind, I will copy that, and then we have to add. And I know Lunar's trying to get in a better night routine and not be up on the Wi-Fi all night. So if at any point you have to leave, you do the self-care before this. Please, please, please. All right. Did you guys know that Naija Black loves cats? She admitted it. So funny. I'm actually going to turn this light down. I swear one of my kids messed with this, because it was not so bright earlier. That looks a little better. Okay. All right. Oh, you're new here. Well, welcome, Carla. We are so happy to have you here. It's what we call the High Vibe Tribe. One of many places we kind of conglomerate here on the old internets. And we are actually holding a really super secret, super cool little thank you to you guys. Free readings for the new moon tomorrow. But you will have to join our Telegram group to find out where those are. Where we're having that super secret reading tomorrow, and the time and all the fancy info on that. And if you want to join, I have the link right about there. Hello, knock it out tonight. I will try my best. I can, yeah, and sometimes we get really specific information. Other times we get general kind of messages, things they want you to know, Ria Limo. Yeah. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to be in for all the fun shenanigans tomorrow over at the super secret place, you can join our Telegram group that I just linked up there, and Dr. Lupo has also linked that, and that's where you will be the first to know all the behind the scenes fun stuff. You can hang out with us between lives, and I have to clarify, not like incarnation lives, but like live stream lives. And we are passing funny memes and gifts back and forth. Like, it's a good time over there. A lot of times if someone has like a spiritual question or a question about tarot, there's lots of other like-minded people over there that are just like ready to answer at the drop of the hat. So no matter what time of day you're on there, you're going to find someone online ready to hang out for a while. So it's been a lot of fun. So yes, you will have to head over there and see what that's all about. And if you don't know what Telegram is, basically what it is it's kind of like Facebook Messenger or some sort of messenger app, and the intuitive, what's it called? Not intuitive. Lithomancy Tarot is kind of what we've called it, to combine Dr. Lupo's kind of tribe, my tribe, Intuitive Tarot, aka Jimmy's tribe, and eventually Luna Refresh's tribe when she gets her channel up and going. And we just kind of share audiences, basically. We've kind of formed a little, as Dr. Lupo says, a little bit of a cartel here on YouTube, but it's a good time. So basically what we're going to do tonight is the free readings. If you're here for free readings, that will only come after we make it through all of the people who have donated either on PayPal or Super Chat. And if you're wanting to send a donation for a guaranteed reading tonight and moving forward, we've set a $5 minimum just to kind of get your foot in the door, because we, Dr. Lupo and I and Jimmy hasn't quite gone live with the readings yet, but he does like the astrological signs. But what we've noticed is the 1 hour live becomes a 3 hour live, becomes a 4 hour live, because we had a lot of donations pouring in, and you know, we don't want to leave anyone hanging, so we stay on a little later. And you know, my spirit guides have just been screaming about boundaries and self-care, and I've not been listening. So we all kind of figured, you know, for our own sanity, we might need to put a minimum in place just to you know, not be on all the time and all night reading for 400 people. Although if I could, I totally would. But if you can't donate $5 or more, then that's okay. If you can only donate $1, we can still do a yes or no pendulum read, or I can pull you one card. If you have a question in mind, it may not completely answer the question, but it might give you some guidance. So even if you can't donate as much as we're asking tonight, you can still get in on the fun. And of course, if we run out of donations, it will be the free question mosh pit. So that's always a good time too. Okay, so we're 11 minutes into this. I think I've rambled enough. I think I've said screaming at you and screaming at me to scream at you. There we go. Yes, even my best friend John, who has crossed over, that I've been communicating with, has been yelling at me to do a little more self-care, do a little more introspection, and not put myself out there all the time. So yes, I'm working on that. But I will see you guys tonight and tomorrow during our, I think we're shooting for about 1 hour, maybe hour and a half long free readings. That's no donations at all. This is just a thank you to all of our awesome Telegram homies for hanging out and just creating such a cool little community. Last I knew, I think we had like somewhere close to 40 people over on Telegram. Let me just look. It might tell me if I'm lucky enough to know that information. 44 members. Ooh, 44. And I just saw 7-Eleven up on my clock just a moment ago. So yes, we've got 44 members over there now. Maybe you could be number 45. And basically, we just hang out over there, and that's going to be where we will let you know where. And it won't be on YouTube. It's going to be on some other platform somewhere else. So yes, if you want to know, go over there. That's where you're going to learn all the 411 and the 911 and all the other stuff. Okay, so tonight we have our list. I think I'm just going to dive right in. I will pull, let's just do this because the kids kind of pulled some cards, but let's just go ahead and, to me, 711, 711 is like the convenience store. I don't know, it just sounded cool. Okay, guys, this is for a general message for all of us listening in. Let's do a 1-card quick read. Well, Spirit has other ideas. We're doing a 3-card read. Oh, there we go. Bend all the way over to get those. Okay, so we have Hermit, yes, and this is totally my vibe right now. It's to retreat and recharge. So retreat and recharge, you guys. We've got She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within, and the Lady card, Enjoy Growth and Reap Rewards. So this could be a message for many of you that are looking to just spend some more time to introspect and just learn some things, be alone, journal. That's really going to help you unleash that wild within, or really get in contact with that higher self and that soul aspect of yourself, and really bring that more to the forefront of your life. And as a result of that, you're going to be able to enjoy some growth and reap the rewards and the fruits of your labor. So I think that all tied together really beautifully. All right. Okay. Let's see. Put these back, and we're going to get right into the first of our donations for the evening. And again, I think I mentioned this kind of at the top of the chat here, or the live. I always call it the chat. But what goes on here is we're giving priority to PayPal, because over on PayPal, more of your awesome donations go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019, and she's still living in a camper, and we're hoping to get her out of that camper this year. And if you donate on Super Chat, we will put you on the Super Chat end of that list. And if at any point we run out of donations, we will get into the free question mosh pit, but you can, of course, send a donation at any point during the live. As long as I'm still here, we will accept you. Okay, so we're going to head right into Cecilia's question, a new subscriber who found me through the intuition exercises, if I read that correctly. So welcome to Cecilia. Always good to have you. And hopefully we can bring you some guidance this evening. So what was your question, dear Cecilia? Yes. Hina's here. Hello, Hina. How are you? I'm going to take a quick drink of water because I've just been rambling. Alrighty. And it is hot in here tonight, guys. Woo! Spirit is coming in hot. Okay, so Cecilia, what do you see for Danny and I? Okay, is this a love question, romance? For the near future this year. Okay, I went to the romance angels, so correct me if this is not a romance question, romance reading. What does, okay, it is, okay. What does Cecilia see, what do we see for Cecilia and Danny in the near future this year, 2021? Well, it says here this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so I don't know if you guys are already together, married, what your status is, but this is saying this could be the one you're meant to have that long-term commitment with. Let's see what else Spirit has on the docket tonight. So there may be some healing going on, and with the Release Your Ex card, I don't think this is at all referring to Danny. To me, this really does feel like just clearing your energy, Danny clearing his energy from any past exes, even if these exes were 10 years ago. Just things that we haven't really healed from or cleared can really affect our lives in today's life, you know. So if you're really thinking a lot about the past or a lot's going on and you're just kind of having that Six of Cups kind of nostalgia for things, good or bad, releasing that ex can really help. And we just got a donation from Dina. Thank you so much. So we can add you to the list, Dina. Refresh, if you could add her, that would be awesome. So Cecilia, yes, the time has come to just do some clearing, even in the past of your relationship with Danny. If there's been any kind of weird cycles or just a little bit of negativity here or there, even if things are great, just releasing burdens of the past can really help you just keep things really going great. Let's go ahead and grab one from the Lover's Oracle as well. There it is. Well, you're getting two, actually. Hello, Jimmy. Intuitive Tarot is here. Well, there is a new beginning going on in this relationship. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. But you also have weight. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So this basically comes up when we're trying to push things ahead or make things happen a little faster than maybe Spirit has on the table. So just not trying to rush things, taking things naturally. That's really going to be like your mode of operation. But there is a really beautiful new beginning as a result of a little bit of healing going on. Because Danny is the one for you. That's really what they're showing me here. So I hope that resonated, Cecilia. And thanks again for your lovely donation. And welcome to the channel. It's so good to have you here. On the bottom of the deck, okay, this fell out as I'm putting things away, Cecilia. So past life relationship, you have known each other in the past or before, as the card says. So yeah, past life connection, probably a soulmate, and that's why you are so connected in this life. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, good things are coming up. Just a little bit of healing. Yeah, he is a past life connection. That's beautiful. All right, next on our list, we have dear Alyssa Mitchell. So go ahead and get your question posted. Very connected. Beautiful. Got full body chills when that card fell out. Yeah, that's a good one to get because you know it's on and popping with that card. So Alyssa, you are next. Go ahead and have your question posted. And then Monica, Haramate, I can't remember if it was you or Alyssa that was unsure about the time I was live and didn't mean to donate when I was not live. You thought I was live. So maybe one or the other of these two ladies is not here. I'm not sure, but we will call out for you from now into infinity to hopefully get you your reading whenever you donate. So if at any point you guys have to leave or things are getting a little late and you got to go, you can either let one of the mods know and we can either move forward with the reading for you, timestamp it when this video goes to my channel. You will have a timestamp there in the comments you can go to, or you can just be a holdover to a future live, which I'm live 3 days a week, So it's pretty easy to catch me live. Okay. A lot of chills in the house, but you can never tell the difference. All right, so Alyssa, I'm not sure if you're here because I know Alyssa, Monica, West Coast Cowgirl, they all donated like hours before this went live, so I'm not sure if they are here. Maybe we can do a bit of a roll call just to see who on this list is here. Alyssa, are you here? Monica, West Coast Cowgirl, and that's just the name that came through on PayPal. I'm not sure who West Coast Cowgirl is here on YouTube. So West Coast Cowgirl, if you have a different name here on YouTube, let someone know. And then we've got Nyasia, Lori, Jody Lynn, and Dina. Oh, Monica was here. Cool. That's good to know. Alyssa, I'm not sure about. Okay, so Monica, we will move into your question, and if Alyssa jumps in at any point, we can just get right to her question after whoever we're reading for at that point. So Monica, if you can get your question posted, we will run right into your question, and then West Coast Cowgirl, you would be on deck, and then Nyasia, you would be right after that. Kim MC is West Coast Cowgirl. Awesome. Cool, Kim. So go ahead, have your question ready. I thought I turned that off. I am losing my mind. Okay, it's off now for sure. Silent mode on. Darn, I miss the kids. Love you, Amanda. Thanks to everyone for your love and support. I love you all. That is my mom. Everybody, Mardell Kiefer in the chat. That is where all your lovely donations are going to get her back in her home. Yes. So I guess Kim MC, go ahead and post your question because we want to keep things moving. And of course, if anyone, oh, there's Monica. Okay. So between Kim MC and Monica, whoever gets their question posted first, we will honor that and get right into it. And then we'll follow up with the other lady. So you don't have to wait that long. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to take another drink of water. And I borrowed one of my, it was funny because I'm on a no-spend February for myself. So I got together with my sister today and we were doing readings, of course, what else? And we were hanging out and I let her borrow my new Cosmic Slumber Tarot deck. And she let me borrow her, what's it called? The Light Seers Tarot. Yes, this has been one on my list for quite some time that I just absolutely adore. The images here. And we've got a donation coming in from Ria Limo, if we can get her on the list as well. But I just love the images in this. And to me, because I read tarot both, you know, as it is, and then also intuitively. So I get a lot of hits from this deck. I'm excited to get some guidance for someone tonight. Yeah, Light Seers, that's right. Monica, okay. Kim says, my question is request for guidance in the career. Okay. Let's go to the life purpose oracle for Monica. And I also want to go to the Moonology. Or sorry, for Kim. For Kim. Any guidance in career for Kim? Ooh, yes, we got a couple coming out here. Well, you're being asked to trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide you on your career path. So if you've been thinking of changing your job or going after some sort of dream, then this is just letting you know to trust that intuition, trust your instincts because you're on the right track with something. We also have the yoga card coming out, Kim. So it says your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. So I don't know if you're a yoga practitioner or not, but this is just saying, you know, regardless of what your actual career is, doing yoga is really going to put you in a great alignment to bring more abundance into your life and to really have a better time at work. And we are getting another donation from Simran Preet. I don't want to say the last name just in case. If Simran Preet wants to claim their donation here on YouTube for their PayPal, let me know. Can you check PayPal for donation self? I don't know what that means, Jimmy. We've got Ria Limo, Dina was Dina, then Ria Limo, then Simran Preet. Yeah, so not sure. Okay, back to Kim's reading. So we also have writing. So I don't know if you have writing in your career, if you are a writer, an author of some sort, but it says here, you will heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write, Kim. So there's some element where writing is really important in your life or in your career. One from Moonology. Any advice or guidance for Kim in her career? Well, luck is on your side, and pairing that up with trust. This to me is showing you that there is some really beautiful energy at play in the spirit realm where your career is concerned. Good shifts are coming, especially if you've kind of felt stagnant in your job or like things just aren't really moving in the direction you want or things have been really stressful. Luck is on your side. Things are about to take a turn for the better in your career. So I'm not sure if you're looking to branch out, find a different career, take on a side hustle, but the energy is very supportive for you right now, Kim, and believe in the impossible. And you pair that up with luck and the impossible. This is really beautiful energy. You're really making your dreams come true, but you need to trust your own intuition, trust your gut to really lead you in the direction that is meant for you, Kim. So I hope that resonated for you, and thanks again for your donation. We have another, so we've got Simran Preet. I'm not sure if they figured out who that was. We've also got Tarot Chic Tarot Readings donating as well. So whoever that is here in the chat, go ahead and let us know so that we can get you on the board as your YouTube name. And then we had Monica. She already posted her question, so I can scroll right up. So I hope that resonated for you, Kim. So Monica's question. Here we are. I'm going to put these back. Okay. So Monica says, I'm starting a new career business. Is this my right path? Will it be successful? Well, then let's go right back into that life purpose oracle because that's such a great deck for these questions. Monica, start this business. Is this the right path? Will it be successful for Monica? I'm speechless. You're on the right path. Look at that. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Especially if you felt a little dejected or, unsure about this path. Keep going. It's working. Wow. Direct answer. I mean, it's not every day Spirit gives me that much of a gift. I love that. Oh, Sing Songs of Love is Simran Preet. Oh, thank you for claiming your donation. So Sing Songs of Love can be Simran Preet in the list there. Thank you so much, Lunar, for keeping up with that. Oh, wow. Bernard. And I remember Bernard from maybe last week. We've got a donation also from Bernard. So Tarot Chic Tarot Readings. I wasn't sure if that person claimed theirs. And then Bernard. So I know Bernard is here in the chat pretty often, but I want to get a little more guidance for Monica about this career. Any additional guidance for Monica on the career, but you're already on the right path. Meditate and contemplate. So any decisions or choices you need to make about this new business endeavor that you are going after, Monica, do some meditation, do some journaling, really kind of plan for the future because this is really going to help you figure out what to do next. Grab one more from this deck as well. Peggy's here. Hello. Well, we have books here. Wow. We had writing with Kim's, and we've got books with yours, Monica. So it says here, you connect your life purpose through your involvement with books. So I don't know if you're a writer or if you just enjoy reading books about whatever kind of business you're going into or what it is. But there's something about books with your career path or your chosen path. Maybe there's some information hidden, a hidden gem in some books that is really going to help you figure out what you need to do. But there's a new romantic cycle beginning. Just adding, this is like a side note of the business endeavor. There's a new romantic cycle happening. So whether you're already with a partner or you're looking for love, there's just a new beautiful beginning or fresh start in the love life as a result of all of this beautiful stuff you're doing in your business. It's beautiful. And we've got Jacqueline donating over here as well. So Jacqueline, whoever you are here in the chat, go ahead and claim that prize. Let us know who you are, and we will get you on the list. And by we, I mean the amazing Lunar Refresh. So I hope that message resonated, Monica. You are on the right track. You are just about ready to really see some beautiful stuff come in, not just your business path, but your love life as well, your career and your love life. So beautiful. I'm excited for both of you ladies who we just did the career readings for. Beautiful. And then on the back of the deck, you also have yoga. So yoga is really going to help all of us in our career this year, it sounds like. So cool. Okay. Jacqueline. Okay, before Jacqueline, we had Bernard. Or no, yes, it was Bernard. Tarot Chic, Bernard, and then Jacqueline. Okay, and we've got Kirsten donating. Can we get her on the super chat list? Oh no, false positive. Wow. We will get into that. I'm so sorry, Kirsten. That's got to be devastating for you. Yes, we will get you on the list. Okay, it keeps lighting up because of Telegram, so I'm like, wait, what? But it's also lighting up because of the donations. So thank you guys. Okay. All right, let me see who was next. So Alyssa, if you're here, otherwise Niaja, my friend, you are on next, and then Lori. Okay. Yeah, we will get into this for you, Kirsten. We want to find out what's going on with that. You're going back to study next month? Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Well, the books, there's your studying. That's going to be awesome. Really awesome for you. Okay, so Jacqueline, and we already know Bernard in the city. He's on there. And then whoever Jacqueline is here in the chat, let Lunar Refresh know who you are so we can claim that for you. All right, so Niaja says, my best friend wants to know if there's anything she needs to know right now. Okay, we're going to the Crystal Angels for this question for Niaja's friend. Anything Niaja's friend needs to know right now? Well, we've got Aquamarine coming in hot. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So there may have been some signs or synchronicities popping off in her life that have really kind of gotten her attention. I don't know if she is a very spiritual person or what's going on, because this is very spiritual awakening vibes for me. When anything about life purpose, when people really start to wonder, well, what is my life purpose? That's like the first indication, or maybe the second or third or fourth, that they are going through a spiritual awakening. So she also needs to know with the titanium rainbow quartz. Oh, wow. And they're both a very throat to third eye to crown chakra colors as well. So I always note the colors. It's very spiritual. Well, then she's about to really discover and tap into a really beautiful part of her life purpose. But she is multifaceted. That's what this is saying here. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person she's asking about. So if she's worried about something, this isn't so set in stone. Like, it's totally something to worry about. Or if it's something she's excited about, there may be a couple of hidden things that she kind of needs to work out. It's a multifaceted situation. It's not just a cut and dry thing. It's maybe a little bit complicated is what I'm hearing. Let's see. What else does Niaja's friend need to know? Okay, we got two coming out here as well. Wow, yeah, she is gaining clarity, though, on this situation. Whatever these hidden facets are, you know, because you think of a gem. Let's just take this one, for example. You turn it this way and that, and the light catches the different facets of it, right? And as you turn it, as you really move it around, you get to see more, the light shines more, all of that. So the more she really sits and examines things and goes into meditation, she's going to gain a lot of clarity around this situation. And spirit might be a little bit vague about what the situation is, unless this has to do with her health or even body issues, just feeling a little low or depressed. That's kind of the main thing that I might be really picking up on. But as far as like a specific situation, spirit's being vague about it because they want her to go within, connect to her higher self to get the answers, gain the clarity she needs on this actual question. But let's grab one more from Moonology. Just any last guidance for Nyaja's friend and anything she needs to know right now. Well, a personal issue is reaching resolution for her. So that multifaceted thing, the light is going to be shined where it needs to be shined so that she can really get a handle on from all angles what's going on in her life. And a big way she's going to be doing that is through that meditation with that clarity. But, you know, whatever's going on in her life, she needs to really do some self-care, self-love, really embrace her own natural beauty. That's a big kind of maybe a side message. I'm not sure if it's wrapped up in what we were asking about, but it's definitely something her guides want her to know about tonight, right now, is to really love herself for who she is and what she's doing in life. Because she's really tapping into that life purpose. And, you know, when we are spiritually awakening, we got to be very nurturing and loving to ourselves because it's hard enough as it is. So treating herself right is going to be key for her. So I hope that resonated for your friend, Nyaja. And thanks again for your lovely donation. And we're getting one over here, another donation from Kirsten. So Kirsten, I think that's the same Kirsten over here. So we can have, okay, yes. Awesome. So we can move you on to the PayPal section of this, which most of these, I think you were our only super chat. If I'm not mistaken, all the rest of these are PayPal donations. But we will still have 2 questions for you, Kirsten, tonight. Let's see. Next on our list was Alyssa, if you're here. Otherwise, Lori, go ahead and post your question. We're not sure if Alyssa's here this evening. She thought I was live when I first scheduled this, and then was kind of like, doubt. So she's kind of a friend of the channel, so I'm sure she'll be back at some point. So we will keep her on our, what do we call it, kind of our tentative list of people we kind of call out for. Unless she decides to dip in, then of course we will honor that at any point. So Lori, go ahead and post your question, and then Jody Lynn, you're on deck, and then Dina, and then Rhea Limo. So if you just heard your name, kind of be close. Maybe get yourselves a hot beverage and a snack and be ready. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick drink of water as we wait for Lori's question. All right, Lori wants to know some information about a past life, and she has a feeling she already knows. We're going to head right over here to Starseed Oracle for you, Lori. Anything Lori needs to know about her past life, a past life, especially let's tap into that one she's really honing in on, and we had 3 that fell out the bottom. Okay, yeah, of course. Okay, Lori, so we've got called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. This is the Spiritual Awakening card. This is the even Dark Night of the Soul card at times, because pairing that up with fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. This is letting us know that you actually came here in this incarnation as Lori because you wanted to help. You volunteered to come to this planet to raise the vibration and to help with the shift from 3D to 5D. And we were talking over on Telegram last night about Dolores Cannon and the 3 waves of volunteers and all of that. So definitely you are one of those waves of volunteers. And that's telling us about this life. But this is letting us know that they're going to tell you about why you're being so affected in that dark night in this life by tapping into a past life, but holding the opposites, extremes of life. So in the life that we're picking up right now, you were actually a man, because in this life you are a woman. So the life that Spirit is actually showing me right now, you were a man, but you were actually a teenager. You died when you were a teenage boy. And you were killed because of your belief system is what I'm hearing. But breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So you really did struggle in that life you had as that boy. And I'm hearing it was in, so it was in England in the 1430s. That's the numbers they're putting up. 1438 to be exact. You were killed because you had to steal something for your family, and you were just somebody who was too much of like a threat to authority. You didn't just take the status quo. Oh, that's exactly what you thought. You weren't taking the status quo. You're like, I have to steal bread because the king is making this rule and that rule and all of this is going on. And you had to steal bread for your family, and you were just kind of what they would consider a troublemaker because you weren't just going to lay down and take it. You were standing up for other people. You were kind of that rebel rouser, getting other people to say, yeah, that kid's right. Why do we have to work twice as hard for less stuff? And, they didn't like that. So you were basically put to death and kind of made an example of in that life. I want to get one more from the Work Your Light and just see how that's affecting you in this life. Anything that you took from that life, how it's affecting you in this life, or ways you can heal that, anything that needs to come up. Yeah, you are that star seed that we were talking about. But in that life, Lori, in England in 1438, you came here because you were basically someone very gifted, very talented, and you knew it wasn't meant to be this way. You've been here many other times before that, even back when the Earth was a lot higher vibration than it was in 1438. But you are a starseed. You do come from higher realms, other galaxies, other star systems, Lori, and you're here. This dark night of the soul, the awakening, the spiritual awakening that you're going through now, this is just calling you forward to really examine what brings you joy, what really makes you light up, what just gets you excited about life. And there are many answers to that. And going within, doing a lot of meditation, Lori, that's really going to help you figure out what you need to do to move through this dark night. But, like both Dr. Lupo and I have seen in readings you've had with us, you're not going to be in it much longer. Not to say that you'll never experience depression or anxiety or any of that again, but as far as that really heavy part of that dark night of the soul, you're moving through that very soon, Lori. So I hope that resonated for you on that past life. Totally cool. Sad that you were put to death to make an example of you, but totally cool that you decided to come back and give it another shot. So thank you. 62 years to allow it. I love you, Amanda. What a confirmation. Oh, I love you too, Lori. And thanks again for your lovely donation. And it's always a pleasure to have our resident Nana in the house. Okay. So many poor people were killed for that reason. Absolutely, Lunar Refresh. So sad. Hopefully all of us are here to flip the script on that kind of vibe for sure. Okay, so next we've got Alyssa Mitchell if she's here. Otherwise, Jody Lynn, go ahead and get your question. And then Dina, you're on deck. And then Rhea Limo. And then Sing Songs of Love, you are right after Rhea Limo. So if you heard your name, be ready. And we will jump right into it. Oh, Burma's here. Hello. I meant to get back to you today, and then I got busy over on Telegram. So I apologize for that. But I'm really glad your reading resonated. That was fascinating information that was coming through. Always fun. All right. So Jody Lynn, and then Dina, and then Rhea Limo. Okay, Jody Lynn. I know she was here not that long ago, so she's probably coming back. And my really crazy mascara is already on my face. It's almost gone, so I can get another tube. But you know me, I'm just too thrifty to throw something away, even if it leaves streaks on my face. Okay. All right, Dina, go ahead and post your question. I want to try to keep it moving tonight, but Jody Lynn, when you get back on track, you go ahead and post your question. We'll get right into it. And also Alyssa Mitchell, if you are coming back at any point, we'll welcome your question. Dina wants to know, why do I feel so connected to E? I call him my sunshine because just his presence made me so happy. We don't see each other anymore, but I still think of him. What does he mean to my life? Okay, where am I going? Ooh, we're going to the Gateway Oracle. I haven't used this one in a hot minute in my live streams. Whoa, something important needs to be said. Embarking on adventure, I savor the wonders of the world. So he really makes you feel alive or excited or just giddy. That's the exact emotion I feel. It's just giddy, like really giggly and just like, oh my God. I just love being in your energy, like totally smiling. Your cheeks probably hurt. Your stomach probably hurts from laughing when you are around him. And that's why you feel so connected. That's why you just really want to be in his presence. Let's see what else. I'm just heard there is a past life connection with you too. I don't know if we've established that or if this is even the same person you've asked about a few times. But he is someone who just exceeds your expectations in a lot of ways. He's just an all-around good person. Someone maybe even that you're attracted to, someone that's funny, someone that's caring, someone that's just a good time, a good vibe. That's why. Because I think in a lot of our lives, there aren't a lot of people in our personal lives like that. We're now finding a lot of people like that on the internet. Maybe we have a handful of people like that in our lives. But as far as the ones we do have, we don't want to let them go because they're such a breath of fresh air in our lives. He is the one I want to reconnect with. Okay. We have here flying free, fell out on top. I unfurl my wings and fly. So he is kind of going through a rebellious phase in his life where he's kind of just trying new things, getting himself out there. I don't know if he's recently changed careers, but like that's, or if it's on the horizon for him, that's really what I see for him. Maybe even going back to school or something, or if he is in school. I just get these vibes. He's really just wanting to learn a lot of stuff. He hasn't really put like a love life on his radar much. I think there is a girl he's kind of been talking to, but it's just, he kind of sees her more as a friend than someone he wants to be with long term. Okay, graduating from school. Okay, so there is this friend that may have been with benefits that he's been hanging out with that he really likes her, he adores her, but he doesn't want to be like with her is really what I'm seeing. But what flew out was rising above. I only see beauty and grace. So he's really just kind of coming into his own. He kind of wants to focus on finishing school, getting himself out there in a career. And that might be why he hasn't reached out to you even. Even the people he has in his life, he's kind of cut back on partying and hanging out and just being everywhere because he just is really focused on the future. Not to say you're not going to be part of his future, but that's kind of the vibe we're getting for him with what's kind of currently going on in his life. Let's get one more card of any advice that you can do just to, I don't know, feel less connected to him or to get more connected to him. Just anything Spirit wants to say about you and his connection. We've got traveling lightly, simplify your life. So, you know, this is very still Six of Cups energy that I'm picking up between the two of you. You know, really reminiscing on good memories and just having a good time together. But you might be simplifying your life and Spirit's saying, you know, just getting rid of things from your past. Like you would be surprised, Dina, just getting rid of some old sweaters, some old shoes out of your closet, you know, cleaning things up, sprucing up the place. That's really going to refresh and reignite your energy to really have you focus. I'm just seeing you, Dina, really want to start focus on your career as well, kind of mirroring what your E is doing, what E is doing. But that's not to say you guys won't be reconnected in the future because I still see that at some point for the two of you. Getting into communication or contact in some way. But just maybe focusing on what you have going on, maybe cleaning some closets and mental clutter out of your mind. That might really help you just kind of maybe focus either less on him or more on what you have going on. You need to do that so much. Well, that will really free up a lot of mental space for you, Dina. I need to do that so much. I need to take my own advice here as well. Yes. But I hope that resonated. You're so welcome, Dina. I could just read for you all day, Dina. You're so fun. I could just read all the readings for you and never stop. All right. So, Jody Lynn, have you decided to come back? Or Alyssa Mitchell? Otherwise, Rhea Limo, you will be up. Has anyone seen Jody Lynn or Alyssa Mitchell lately? If not, Rhea Limo, go ahead and post your question. You're my favorite. Oh, I love you, Dina. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Keeps lighting up. eBay's telling me there are new listings for Appetite Sphere. I've literally had that on my watch list, an Appetite Sphere for 3 years. One of these days I'm going to get one. They're not that expensive. I just haven't found one that really calls to me yet. I'm sure I will if I really looked hard enough. But I'm on a no-spend February, so I'm not allowed. No more crystals, no more tarot decks until February is over. All right, Rio Limo, any messages for me from passed on relatives, ancestors from the other side? Okay, let's find out. All right, for Ria Limo, any messages from passed on relatives or ancestors from the other side for Ria Limo? Okay. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so Ria Limo, I don't know if you have gone through a spiritual awakening or if that's something you're just kind of now looking into or discovering for yourself, but we've got here great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So you may have had some really unexplainable experiences recently and as far back as maybe a year ago, probably even before that. Maybe you just have had a life full of unexplainable forces at play in your life, spiritual things happening. Paranormal activity is kind of what the scientific term would be for nothing you can be considered normal. It's called paranormal. But you really are learning from these experiences. And I do think a lot of your crossed over loved ones send you messages through birds. Maybe you have birds at your window or birds kind of perched. When you're outside, you'll notice birds watching you. And not just in that, oh, are they going to come near me so I can fly off kind of way, but like they're very curious about you. This could be your spirit, your ancestors or your crossover loved ones that have incarnated just quickly to see you and get a glimpse of you from this realm rather than from above. But we also have the shaman card, trust in higher forces. So there may have been an event like a near-death experience that you had or someone in your family, someone very close to you, because this grandmother figure is showing me a near-death experience with someone, but she's pointing at you, Ria. She's pointing at you, something that had happened or where, you know, something like, she's showing me like a close call with a vehicle, like an accident, where maybe you slammed on the brakes at just the right time or something happened or you were held behind and then you left the house late and then you avoided a big accident, something like that. I don't know if that's the exact situation, but that's what she's showing me in my head. A lot of times it's kind of like a near miss of maybe a near death, or if you were in the hospital and they thought you died or something like that. But that's just kind of the example she's showing me, this kind of grandmotherly energy on the other side. But you have a lot of guides and angels protecting you because you're not meant to leave anytime soon, is what they're showing me. You are meant to be here. And you, as you even grow older, Ria, you really are trusting in the divine, trusting in higher forces, trusting in your crossed over loved ones to keep you safe. Because you probably have had not just one or two, but probably many close calls or things where you thought, man, I should have been hurt worse, or I should have hit that deer, or, you know, something like that. But especially when you're in your vehicle, Ria, they really are surrounding you with a bubble of protection because they want you here. You need to be here because you have a mission and there's a lot that you have going on in your life yet to accomplish. But you just have a lot of beautiful protection around you. It's just amazing and beautiful. So I hope that resonated for you, Ria. They just want you to know that you're protected, you're guided, you're loved. I do want to get one from Archangel Michael for you as well. One for Ria. Any guidance in her life right now? This grandmother energy is very stubborn. Like, don't leave her yet. Don't leave her yet. Honor and trust your feelings. Yeah. And you may even have them touch you, or you feel like a very light touch on your skin or goosebumps or something like that. Nearly drowned as a child. Yeah. So it's not just you, but she really is pointing at you as kind of the center of this. Many of the people in your family are protected by these angels, these crossed over loved ones. But honor and trust your feelings about life, about things. Your intuition, they speak to you through your intuition as well. These crossed over loved ones really do speak to you, you know, because their blood, these ancestors, their blood runs through your veins. So they can speak to you very easily through your own body. Chills, sensations in your own body. That's kind of a good way they can get in contact with you because you are them, they are you. That's what they're showing me. So I hope that resonated. All right. Burma, thanks for your donation. We will get you on the list as I have makeup melted to my face. Jody Lynn, are you back? I'm wondering if you're here. Alyssa Mitchell, are you here? Sing Songs of Love, you are next. And then we've got Tarot Chic. Whoever Tarot Chic is, did they ever claim who they are here in the chat? And then we've got Bernard in the city. And then Jacqueline, whoever that is. I wasn't sure if we figured out who that is here in the chat. Let's see. I missed so much of the chat, you guys. So I apologize if anyone's talking to me. unless you like directly tag me, I probably won't see it unless for some reason I watch the playback or something. Oh, thank you so much, Burma. We got another donation coming in on YouTube. We had two. Let me just make sure there's not more than two because like 3 things just lit up all at once. Okay, so we've got another donation from Lori, and then we've got another donation or a donation from Valentina, a non-user on YouTube. I think her name would be a non-user on YouTube. Oh, you're Jacqueline. That makes sense, Jackie. Awesome. And you're Tarot Chic. Awesome. We see you. Cool. So you guys will be ready and waiting for your questions here. That's comforting. I'm named after my grandmother. That's beautiful. So I feel like she just, if she's not crossed over, her energy, she's got a very strong higher self if that grandmother hasn't crossed over. But if she has crossed over, it's either her higher self really protecting you or all of her really protecting you on the other side. However that resonates for you. Okay. Jody Lynn's here. Awesome. We will get right into this. Wanted to ask if my son's dad will agree to my terms allowing my son to come home. Oh, your son's name is Boston, so is mine. I love that. I've never heard that name for anyone except my own little baby boy. Oh, I see capital letters with Treasure Hustler, so I'm going to take it that that's Jackie, not Sarah, but it may be Jackie and Sarah. Hello, ladies. How are you this evening? All right. So, Jody Lynn, let's ask about your son's dad agreeing to the terms and allowing your son to come home soon. Boston, your son Boston. Okay, Jody Lynn. Will Jody Lynn's son, Boston's dad, agree to her terms allowing Boston to come home soon? Okay, we got 2 flying right out. Well, we have a year from now, and there's something better. So okay, so maybe the terms you had set, you were like almost feeling like you were settling for something, but I feel like it's actually going to go better in your favor than you initially thought. But it might take a while. I don't see it actually taking a full year for you to have your son home. I don't see it that way, but it just might take a while for the, I guess, what do they call them? The mediations or the coming to terms with things and trying to figure out. It might be a year from now that you really get a schedule set or some sort of custody kind of ordeal all ironed out completely. But to me, it feels like it's going to go in your favor better than you had anticipated because whatever your terms were, this is saying you're getting something better than that. So that's good news. That's great news for you. Let's see what else, Jody Lynn. Anything else for Jody Lynn? Husband agreeing. Let's actually get some guidance. We don't need you. We already got our answer. We want some guidance about it. So we're gonna head over here to my sister's tarot deck that I borrowed. Woo! Something's already coming out. Well, we've got a King of Wands. So I don't know if this son's father is a fire sign. That'd be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm really being pointed to the Leo in this deck because there is a lion coming in hot right there. But in this depiction, this person feels very confident that they are going to get what they want. And that would be representative of your son's father. Let's just get some more guidance for you. But that kind of came off the top of the deck. So I'm not even sure if that's meant to be in the reading or not, but I just read it because it was there. Can't remember if I cleared the deck or what, but this one's definitely for you. Queen of Wands, this is you. So you're just as powerful because when you get the King and Queen of Wands together, they are a united front. So to me, it's almost like you two will come together and have an agreement that both of you can agree on and both of you are happy with. Especially if you've been like, there's no way he's going to agree to my terms. There's no way I'm going to agree to his. I think you're going to both decide, well, our son's more important than us fighting and come together. And because I think on your end, Jody, I see you as, of course, wanting the best for your son. On his end, I think maybe at times he's trying to fight you for the past 5 years. Yeah, he's standing strong. But I think he's been doing it just for control rather than in the best interest of your son. Whereas you've been doing it all along in the best interest of your son without your agenda at play. Of course, as the mother, you want to see the son, have the son home. But he's been doing it for more of a power move. But I see within this next year, something's going to happen to where either some sort of lawyer steps in and decides to make things more balanced, or he somehow comes around and is like, nah, let's both play fair and let's do what's right. However that resonates, yeah, it is very big ego, especially that lion creeping in the background, because lions can really represent a big ego, very spiritual, but also very ego, depending on situation. But we've also got Page of Swords, so he's probably someone who's really quick to throw words and call names and just, really make a mess with the words he says. The way he calls people out just isn't a good energy. It's very heavy. But also he's very good with his words also, probably in the legal front. He's very good with his words and convincing, I think, a lot of times, and that's where the things come up. I gave him my terms and he's contemplating. Okay, so he may come around. He may surprise you. But again, it may take a year from now, but you're getting something better than what you expected. And then the last card to come out is the Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment, Jody. You're getting your wish coming true. Something better than what you are expecting within a year. He's a nightmare and does it to our son. Yeah. I think there's someone, probably some sort of intermediate or a mediator, someone stepping in to say, yeah, you can't do that. Someone that's not you. Someone that's maybe more of a biased kind of third party, a judge or something like that, some court mediator, I don't know. But someone's stepping in to say, yeah, this isn't fair. This is what we're doing instead. And he definitely has to agree to those terms if he doesn't come to it on his own. So I hope that resonated for you. Gave him my terms and he's contemplating. He's a nightmare and does it to our sons. He's manipulative. His girlfriend, Monica. Okay. She's a great person. Okay, so that might be the voice of reason on his side is Monica. Let's hope, because yeah, I mean, I see nothing but good things coming your way. Who's to say what's going on with him? But it feels like really a win-win outcome for both of you. You'll both feel like, okay, this is really fair. This is good. But I'm glad at least you've got a good girlfriend on his side over there that is someone good-hearted and you know it's going to do the best in what's best for your son. Okay, so thank you so much again, Jody, for your donation, and always good to see you. All right, Alyssa Mitchell, are you here? Otherwise, not otherwhere. Otherwise, Sing Songs of Tarot, you are next. Tarot Chic, you are on deck, and then Bernard, you are after that. So Sing Songs of Tarot, Sing Songs of Tarot. Don't we all want to sing songs of tarot? Sing Songs of Love, you go ahead and post your question. And then Tarot Chic, have your question ready. And then Bernard, you will be right after that. And then Jackie, 166 Jackie, will be after Bernard. And then we've got Kirsten, and then Lori, and then a non-user, and then Kirsten, and then Kira, and then Burma. Like, that's my whole list that I'm reading out loud. Spoken word poetry over here. Oh, Alyssa's here. Awesome. Alyssa, glad you caught me. Awesome. Go ahead and get your question. We've just been kind of putting you at the front of the list if you were to pop in. So go ahead and post your question, and then right after that, we'll get into Sing Songs of Love. And Sing Songs of Love has their question. Thank you so much for getting that ready for me. So Alyssa wants to know who is her spirit guides. All right. We're going in hot. Here we go for Alyssa. Who is Alyssa's spirit guides? Any guides want to claim Alyssa? Wow, child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So you have a lot of higher dimensional or galactic beings that are guiding you. And I also heard Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Ariel. Archangel Ariel. Oh, and I accidentally said Uriel, so maybe even Uriel. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Ariel, and possibly Archangel Uriel. So you can always look into these archangels. And again, if you don't like resonate with the whole angel vibe, you can just consider them, because in the Bible, they would call the fallen angels or the angels and all this. You can just basically consider these higher dimensional beings if that resonates more for you, however it resonates. But these higher dimensional beings are really working through you, especially if you're someone who's been on that spiritual awakening path for a while, even if you're just coming online with it. But I feel like you've been on it a while because they feel like they're like, no, she's very seasoned. She knows what's up kind of vibe. So you work with a lot of really specific, widely known higher dimensional beings, we'll put it that way. So what else? What other guides? Any specific, maybe ancestors, anything that wants to come out? Okay, yeah. So we've got here earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, and time in nature. And what I'm getting from this is you have a sister from a past life. It could even be a sister, if you don't have a sister in this life that has passed away when you were a child, then that message isn't in this life. This is a past life message coming through. A sister who passed away before you in a past life is now one of your really big guides. She's really working with you currently, Alyssa, helping you. So that really feminine energy that you feel near you is this sister energy from a past life. And you guys incarnate a lot of times as sisters, as brothers, as brother and sister, sometimes as parent and child, but you love to be siblings, sometimes as distant as cousins, but you guys like to incarnate a lot of lives where you guys are really close because you love each other so much. But she is in this incarnation working with you on the other side because you signed up for a big mission, Alyssa. Double mission, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. She would have been a better service to you on the other side than to be your sister in this life, is what she's showing me. So I don't know if you had a sister that passed away, maybe even in the womb, maybe a sibling that you didn't know about that was like a miscarriage, possibly for your mother. But if not, this is just definite past life, and lots of lives. But there are times where you'll be her spirit guide, she'll incarnate, and vice versa. But a lot of times you guys just want to be together because you guys vibe so good together. Look at that. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. So especially if you do feel alone in this life, like maybe that initial spiritual awakening had you feeling really crazy about things, like you were the only odd man out or the weirdo growing up. She's been with you this whole time, like as a twin, basically on the other side, just guiding you, loving you. Oh my, really, I have no family left. Oh my God, thank you. I could cry. This is awesome. I thought it was my mom I was feeling. Well, I mean, wow, I'm getting chills now. So now it could be a mother, like on the other side working with you as well. But this sister is so like, she's like your lap dog. Like she's constantly in your energy. She loves you so much. She's with you all the time. I mean, if your mother has passed away, like I said, sometimes you guys do incarnate as a child parent. That could be the dynamic in this life. This mother energy could be this sister. Let's ask the pendulum if that's true. So let's just clarify. So has your mother passed away? Let's just see what we got. Especially if you felt like your mom was more like your sister. I mean, of course, she's your mother, but like you guys had a sisterly connection as well. Just let us know, Alyssa, so I can ask the pendulum if your mother has passed away in this life. But the one that did come out was you serving the world by being you. This guide is really helping you just step into your own, come into your own, and really live your true, authentic light in this world. Just waiting for your response. You might be a little behind us. You do feel alone, never fit in, all my family is gone. Yes, my mom is gone. Okay, let's ask the pendulum if this very strong sister connection is the mother. Because remember, I didn't really see her being your sister in this life, but I had mentioned sometimes you incarnate as parent-child. So let's see if that's the case for you in this life. I'm going to use the rose quartz because it's all about the love, the family love and connection. Okay, show us yes. Show us no. So is this sisterly energy her mother in this life? Yeah, it is. Oh, I have chills. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Well, she's still with you, like strong all the time. So do you look a lot like her? Because to me, these people look like twins. Or maybe people thought you were sisters at some point. I don't know. There's a sisterly connection that you guys really do incarnate as like sisters most of the time. That's beautiful. So I hope that resonated for you, Alyssa. You rock, Amanda. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. And I'm sorry for the loss of your mother. Of course, when we can't hold these people and talk to them one-on-one, it feels like such a loss. But she's still with you all the time. She's your guide. She's working with you. She's probably annoying you. But she loves you so much. And you love her so much. So it's beautiful. And I love that we got a beautiful message and validation for you that that's that energy you're feeling. That's who's with you. Oh, so beautiful. But all those archangels as well. Wow. Beautiful energy. Okay. So next, we've got someone. I'm sure they've posted my list. There it is. Luna Refresh is on it. Songs of Love, and then Tarot Chic. She's better where she is. Life was hard. Yeah, I can feel that. Yep. But she's like, I could do so much better for her on this side than I could in life. Oh, someone said they donated. Well, let me get off my high horse here and check it out. Tammy, we've got Tammy. And then Mama Juan's Tarot was 11 minutes ago. I don't remember if I talked about that person either. So we've got Tammy and Mama Juan's Tarot. Mama Juan's Tarot was 11 minutes ago. Tammy was 3 minutes ago. So that'd be the order. First Mama Juan's Tarot, then Tammy. Holy cow, I'm so hot. That energy was so strong with that reading, Alyssa. Woo! I need a fan. I might turn my fan on, actually. Stand by. Let's get it going. All right. Woo! Okay. Night, Tashika. Have a good night, and thanks for hanging out with us. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's see here. So next on our list is Sing Songs of Love, then Tarot Chic, then Bernard, then 166 Jackie. That'll be kind of our on-deck situation. So if you can have your question ready, we will be ready to get right into it. So I think Sing Songs of Love had put their question before we got into Alyssa's. And if so, I can scroll back up and see what we got. Can I get some important messages from my angels about my life purpose? Is that still the question you want? Perfect. We will get right into that for you. I want these two. And I've got a stray hair that's flying around with that fan. There we go. Bye-bye. All right. Sing Songs of Love wants message from ancestors about life purpose. Okay. Wow. So you're meant to prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. And when this card comes out with Archangel Metatron, this is your guides, your angels, your higher self, offering you more of your spiritual gifts to come online. So spiritual, you're probably a very spiritual person, but what this is showing me is your guides want you to level up, level up, level up, level up. You're ready to level up spiritually. And as you raise your vibration, really get involved in your spiritual practice, meditation, however that resonates for you. I mean, not everybody has the same kind of spiritual practice, but whatever resonates for you. Getting grounded, getting really in tune with your body, taking care of your body. As you do these things, your guides and angels really want to offer you more of your spiritual gifts. Your higher self wants to have more of a driver's seat role in your life, is really what they're showing me. But your life purpose basically is to be spiritual so you can allow more of your light to come online and shine. Let's go into the angels and ancestors as well. Sing Songs of Love. Okay, spring. See your seeds grow. Yes, all that hard work that you're doing is paying off. Those, just taking care of your body. Any like intuition you have about what is my life purpose? What can I do for work? All of these things. If they're speaking, your guides and angels, your ancestors, they're speaking to you through your own intuition. And they're really helping you to plant some seeds and then have those seeds sprout some beautiful results in your life. Let's go to this one as well. Sing Songs of Love. Any important messages from ancestors about life purpose? Well, I don't know if you are into oracle cards yourself, but they're saying here you're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So having your own tarot deck would really help you connect to your own higher self, your guides, your angels, any crossed over loved ones or ancestors. Or this could be something to create income in your life, if that resonates for you. So you just may be meant to give guidance to other people. So if you're not really into tarot for yourself or to do it for others, this just could be you giving other people guidance or direction in their life in your own unique way, however that resonates for you. Sing Songs of Love. One more. We've got trust. Yes, absolutely. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So your life purpose basically is to be very spiritually awakened and to allow more of your spiritual gifts to come online. And right as I said that, I heard a little bit of a ringing in my ear. So that might be your clairaudience. That's that clear hearing voices in your head, hearing music, hearing like a ringing in your ear or like bells or music in a distant room kind of vibe. You may even get intuition through song lyrics or music in general. That's a lot of the ways that your guides and angels do communicate with you and your ancestors. But your purpose basically is to just allow more of your light to shine and follow what makes you happy in life. So I hope that resonated, but you also have here, they're not getting real clear on your exact life purpose because you're free to do what you choose. You have a lot of gifts and talents and spiritual gifts to really share with the world, and you can do it in any way that you choose. So I hope that resonated for you. Sing songs of love. And I love your name. That's so cool. All right, Tarot Chic or Tarot Chic, yes. Tarot Chic, and then Bernard, and then 166 Jackie, and then Kirsten's first question. So if you heard your name, be ready very, very shortly to get your question going. Oh, sorry. Knocked the table with my water. Thank you so much for your beautiful energy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope that resonated for you. You do sometimes read tarot for yourself. I just saw that comment. That's awesome. Well, you can really communicate to your guides, angels, and ancestors through the tarot as well. You can ask them for guidance in your life. You can ask them about themselves. They're really going to help you out there. Okay, we've got another donation coming in from Chardell. 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 Let us know who you are here in the chat, and we will get you on the list. So Tarot Chic, can I get a message from my guides? I can't pin down one question to ask. I have so many, so I will let them pick. Yes, I love those open-ended general message from spirit or from guides. They're always a great one. Great way to go if you've got too many that you don't even know how to narrow it. Okay, for Tarot Chic, any message from the guides? Got one coming out already. Oh, we got two. Wow, this is exciting. First and foremost, the grief. Or we got grief. That's not the exciting part. But we've got passion. But it's been as a result that you may have lost someone in the past that you were super connected to, and you really took that loss very hard. But anytime I pull this card, and every time I pull this card, I'm really zoned in on this. I have no idea what that is, but I always see it like as an iPhone, right? Or a smartphone. So when this card comes out, this lets me know that your crossed over loved ones are trying to communicate with you. They may have your phone ring randomly and then it just shuts off. Or they may randomly just turn your music app on and it starts playing music or something that's just kind of a little out there with your phone. Maybe you're in the middle of doing something and the whole app just closes out. Something like that. But as a result of your loss of somebody in your life, and of course, this doesn't even always have to be crossed over loved ones. This could be like losing friends or, moving on in life and kind of grieving for the past, how, the kind of looking back on the glory days and kind of grieving the good old days, however it resonates in your life. But as a result of this grief, I think it's really lent well to help you have this more passion in your life, because you really did appreciate the time that you spent with the people from your past or the people who have crossed over. But it's really brought you this renewed sense of passion. And if you're still kind of feeling like, well, passion, I don't really feel a lot of that right now, this could still be on the near horizon for you. They're showing me not any later than June. Let's just see what else is coming in for you. Yeah, so this could have to do with a family member, falling out with a family member, or the loss of a family member. Someone who's no longer in your life, as far as like in the 3D or just energetically. It could be someone who's either passed away or you've kind of cut your losses with that person, however it resonates. Piccoli is Chardell. Awesome. Thank you so much. We will get you on the list. I want to grab one from the Archangel Michael deck. So Tarot Chic, do you work with Archangel Michael? Because he showed me this big flash of blue. So you may yourself have like a really blue aura or a really on and popping throat chakra. There's something about the color blue with you that's really beautiful. And I always associate the color blue with Archangel Michael. But there is a lot of new beginnings and a fresh start coming for you. So yeah, I was kind of thinking this is kind of between now and June is really when you're going to start getting this renewed sense of passion about something in your life. And it feels very fresh, very new, like a new seed being planted in your life. Speaking of chakras, let's just get a chakra love message for you as well, Tarot Sheik. Tarot Sheik. Whoa, we got two. So, wow, we've got fertility with the sacral chakra, peach moonstone. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. There's that word seeds, planting those new seeds, seeds at the beginning. And, pairing that up with this, that's a lot of sacral chakra energy, root chakra energy. So this could actually be an actual pregnancy. So if that's not something you're looking to have happen in your life, maybe take proper precautions. But if it is something you're wanting, maybe that's that June message or month I saw for you. Something going on in June with your fertility, but it's a good kind of deal. You've also got crown chakra with clear quartz, peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed to you. So doing that meditation, doing the self-care, just getting out in nature and just kind of unplugging, unwinding from the grind, that's really going to help you bring on this sense of peace, especially if you've really been struggling with anxiety, depression, anything like that. That'll help you feel more grounded and just bring that passion back to your life. So I hope that resonated for you, Tarot Sheik. Put these away. Up next, our list is we're getting there, guys. We're working through it. Next up, we've got Bernard, and then 166 Jackie, and then Kirsten's first question, and then Lori. So for Bernard, go ahead and post your question. 166 Jackie, go ahead and post your question right as you sense we're wrapping up with Bernard, and we can just keep this on flowing on. Oh, Pika Lee, thank you so much. Just discover your channel, love your intuitive test. Oh, thank you so much. I think you mentioned you did send $5 through PayPal, because I had one from Chardell. Weren't you Chardell? I do have Chardell. I did receive that. And then Simran Preet, we've got you again. Sing Songs of Love. So Sing Songs of Love has donated once again over on PayPal. And thanks, my amazing mods. Big shout out, big round of applause to Lunar Refresh and Intuitive Tarot, aka Jimmy. And Lunar Refresh is aka Zar, Z-A-R, as we refer to her here on the chat or on the live. I couldn't do it without you guys. I really couldn't. I would lose my mind trying to keep up with the list and channel messages from Spirit. It just wouldn't be a good look for me trying to do it all. Even though I'm a Gemini moon and my head's all over the place, I don't know that I could juggle all of this live without falling flat on my face. So thank you to my awesome mods. Always appreciated. You're here. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, we can do 2 questions for you. That's no worry at all. I did say $5, so you did 5. So you're on it. You got it. Okay, so Bernard posted the question. Thank you so much. Bernard, currently live with a roommate who I feel is toxic. Is there any guidance in the situation? All right. Any guidance for Bernard on the toxic roommate situation? Anything he needs to know? Any moves he can make to better the situation? Well, we have a personal issue reaching resolution for you. And it's so funny. I should have freaking said this because I pictured this card as I reached for this deck. And I was kind of like, I hope it comes out because that's what I'm seeing. And here we are. I should have said it first, grabbed the cards, and then let mic drop. You know how I do. I should have done it. But yes, I see either this roommate moving out soon or you wanting to move out soon. That's the vibe I'm getting. Or else maybe you guys become friends and things aren't so toxic anymore. There's just going to be some sort of end of cycle, new beginning with this, however it looks. Let's just get some guidance. Maybe this can narrow it down what we got going on here for Bernard and the roommate. So the energy is gaining momentum for a change to happen. There is a big change coming. There's something in my eye. There is a big change coming. It's happened to me too. I see that card and then it pops out. I love that. Yes, I love when that happens. It's just like boom. But the energy is gaining momentum. Let's just ask the angel answers if there is some sort of move coming either on Bernard's part or the roommate's part. Let's just say maybe before June. That feels far enough away yet soon enough that we can figure out what's going on for Bernard and the roommate. Either of them moving out before June. Okay, so there's something to do about improving health. Sometimes Spirit, when I use this deck, they like hijack the reading and say what they want to say. But look for a sign. So if you're really feeling like things are really toxic with this person, maybe the personal resolution is you deciding to move out and just save your energy from having to deal with this person anymore. Or maybe this person kind of feels your energy that they don't want you don't want them there anymore, and they decide they're going to move out. Something like that. But look for a sign. I think Spirit is going to be sending you a sign very soon, Bernard, for what to do about the situation. But in the meantime, you could be really focusing on your health, because anytime we improve our health, we improve our life, just in general. When we really work on ourselves on a personal level, especially our physical bodies in this life, but also your spiritual, mental, emotional health are also very important. But your physical body is the vessel that your soul kind of carts around in. Or really our bodies kind of cart around in our soul, but we kind of look at it more as the ego, human perspective, that our soul is inside of our body, when really it's projected all around our body, kind of encasing us. But basically you're to look for a sign about what to do. But there is a personal issue reaching resolution. But with this energy gaining momentum, sometimes things can get worse before they get better. So there's just that little, I guess, word of advice from Spirit that things might kind of build up or kind of come to a head in some way, that your personal issues are reaching resolution though. So this is going to be a big sigh of relief coming up for you. I'm seeing before June, but it could be even sooner than that if things kind of really escalate. Let's just get a tarot die on that, or an astro die on that. A month, a day, a week, any number Spirit wants to throw out at us. We've got a 12 days, 12 weeks, hopefully not 12 months, or the 12th month, which would be December. I see it happening much before that. So I'm sticking kind of with the between 12 days and 12 weeks from now. You're going to figure something out where it's not going to it feels like a big weight has been lifted off your shoulders with this roommate situation. Either this person kind of decides to change their tune, or they move out, or you move out, there's a change. There's a big change coming in this department for you, Bernard. The Spirits, I think there's maybe some lessons you're learning from this, Bernard, and Spirit's not wanting to come right out and say it. Sometimes Spirit doesn't want us to know all the answers to the test, because life is that test that we're all going through. One fell to the floor. Let go. So maybe let go of this living situation, let go of this roommate, let go of, whatever this personal issue is between the two of you. That might just help you find some peace and be able to move on from it. So I hope that resonates for you, Bernard, even though it didn't come right out and say, do this, then do that, then do this. But I think either you moving or this person moving is kind of the inevitable if you guys aren't like a good vibrational match for each other to be living in the same place. Especially if you think he's toxic. On the back of the deck, a new start is coming. Yes, that's what we got for you. That's beautiful, Bernard. So hopefully very soon you will have some relief from that toxicity. All right, so I hope that helped you. Take a quick drink. All right. You're so welcome, Bernard, and welcome back. Always good to have you here, and thanks again for your lovely donation. Always appreciated. All right. 166 Jackie, you are next. All right. Does anyone know if she will be available for another question when everyone is done? Oops, saw previous message. No worries. Okay. We got it all straightened out. But yes, I'm if I wrap up before 10 o'clock tonight, which is still about an hour and a half away, my time, I'll probably take a few free readings at the end. Otherwise, for guaranteed readings, you can always donate. And if you have something like very simple, like a yes or a no question, or something you just need like a one card response on, that $5 donation just kind of goes for like a decent sized reading. If you're just wanting a yes or no question answered, or just a one card pull on whatever your question is, you can donate less than $5 and I will still honor something for you. That's how we work here. But tonight's our first time having any kind of minimum. Normally I just operate on whatever you feel called to. And then when we run out, we go to the mosh pit of free questions. Okay. Yes, I love Bernard's vibes as well. He's good energy for sure. All right, 166 Jackie. Hi, I want to know if I should keep my restaurant hostess job or should I wait for another opportunity? Okay, let's go to Angel Answers to start us off and get some guidance from some additional decks over here. Should Jackie stay? So we'll do one card for should you stay, one card for another opportunity. Okay. Or one card for should you keep it. Like, should you stay or should you go for another opportunity? That's what we'll do. So should Jackie stay at the current hostess position for now? Don't know what that says because I put it face down. Or should she be moving on to something better? Okay. Let's see what we got. Spirit. All right. We have wait. So don't leave that job just yet. That's a clear indication. But very, very shortly, I feel, again, the month of June is coming up. I know that seems very far away if you're kind of already contemplating going somewhere else. Keep that job for a bit. Because Spirit's saying have something else lined up before you decide to leave. So keep that job. Maybe have your feelers out for something else because you have something coming in that feels very peaceful and like a better fit for you and your energy. That's what they're really showing me. So maybe hold on to that job for a bit, but don't stop looking on the back. Don't stop believing. You know, that song that just popped into my head. But there is a peaceful resolution coming up for you with a new opportunity. Before June, probably closer to May is really what they're showing me. I'm going to put these away, but let's just get another word of advice just about your career in general coming up. Anything Spirit wants you to know between the hostess job and any new opportunities coming in for Jackie. All right. Well, communication is key, and then this one definitely wants to come out. And work through your fears. So I don't know if you're like at the hostess job or you're wanting to leave it because you're afraid of something, afraid of getting stuck there, afraid of a weird coworker. Like, I don't know. This could be taken many, many ways. But there's nothing really to fear is what Spirit's showing. It's just you maybe have fears surrounding your income or the job you're working, something around this job as a hostess. There's some fear there, and that's why you're maybe wanting to leave. But work through that. Maybe do some meditation or journaling to really tap into why you're feeling that way. And then communication will be key. Just communicating with any bosses or any future opportunities. Just put your feelers out there for any future opportunities. Sorry, they're showing me to pull a chakra love message. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. There might be a little 15 little words of advice. This one did land up in my hand, so I think that's what we're going to go with to get us going here. Wow, so this is root chakra, and we're talking about the fear there. Fear is a very root chakra emotion, very associated with the fight or flight, reptilian brain, and root chakra. It says here foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. So they're basically showing me that this hostess job is definitely not a forever position. This is just kind of a stepping stone to get you kind of further down your path. But for now, it's fine. You're going to start probably in the near future, if you haven't already, Jackie, start looking for something else, something better, something that feels like more of a fit for you. And working through any fears you have associated with your job, your position, your title there, or feeling like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get another job. You know, really working through those fears will help you to find a new opportunity. June is far enough away that a new job could involve a location move if you want. Yeah, continuing to work will show you to save up to move. Yeah, totally. I just feel like Spirit maybe doesn't have the right thing lined up for you yet, and maybe that's why June was popping in. But, you know, any actions you take, you know, time is like that rubber band. Actions we take, steps we take, like it kind of moves the timeline depending on what we're doing or not doing, actions we're taking or not taking. So I hope that resonated, Jackie. Okay. Next up, we've got Kirsten. Kirsten's first question, and then Lori, and then a non-user, and then Mama Wands. Whoever, did we figure out who some of these people are? Hopefully we did. Okay. So Kirsten, you are next, my dear. And then Lori, you're on deck. And then a non-user. Get a drink of my water. Oh, Mama Wands is here. Cool. So have your question ready because you're coming up very soon. Very, very soon. Okay. Thank you. I might be going to grad school. Oh, that's awesome. And I hope that involves a location move. Oh, that's perfect for you. Great advice, Lunar Refresh. Awesome. Yeah, grad school is a big deal. So definitely. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you. We have a good time here. I call them the High Vibe Tribe. Everyone hanging out in the chat, I mean, for the most part, has just been amazing. High vibrational souls just looking to help each other and spread the love. I love it. Okay. So Kirsten, I know you were here earlier. Get here. Awesome. Cool, Valentina. I'm glad you're still here. Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Lunar Refresh. Yeah, because I know not everyone's PayPal matches their YouTube username. I mean, I know it's a whole thing. So awesome, you guys. Oh, she was having internet issues. Okay, so we will just kind of be calling out for her every round, see if she comes back. So next on the list after Kirsten was Lori. So Lori, go ahead and post your question, and then a non-user, Valentina, you are on deck. And then when Kirsten pops in, we'll just put her kind of to the front when she gets back because it was her turn and we had to skip her. Internet problems. Oh no, here she is. Here she is. Never mind. So hold your question for just a moment, Lori. Awesome. So why did I have a false positive, or why am I not getting pregnant? What is blocking me from getting pregnant? When does Spirit and the universe say I'll get pregnant? Okay, so I know you donated twice, so we could do 2 questions. Well, I mean, the yes or no is kind of, you know, we could roll that in kind of. So let's just see. Okay, so let's just see why. Let's go. I'm going to go to Healing with the Fairies. That's not it. But this is that card we got. That's random. We got this card for you last time. So maybe this is the right deck. Maybe I accidentally selected the right deck. It has I think it has something to do with your love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So maybe that healing you're still doing. Because remember, if I'm remembering correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, that little girl soul that wants to come through your lineage was either hesitant about coming through your husband's lineage or wanted more healing to be done on the love life before coming in. But let's just see. This one wants to come out. Anything Kirsten needs to know about the false positives, not getting pregnant, what's blocking, anything she needs to know about any of that. Okay, wow. And this is intense because on both of these cards, we've got a little girl. Toddler age to kind of maybe 3 or 4 year old kind of is the timeline of, and that's how she kind of shows up to me, is as this maybe 3 to 4 year old child in a lot of just what she's showing me, Kirsten. But with the let go card here, it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So it could just be that super stress of, will I get pregnant? Will I get pregnant? Will I get pregnant? And I know, I remember those days of trying to conceive. It's not a fun time for a lot of women. But it's just, you know, a lot of times when we want something so bad, we're got a death grip on what we want. And if you've been around my channel any length of time, you know when we surrender and we let go, that's when we open our hands to receive. Because when we're like death gripped to our outcome, the desired outcome, we have no room to get anything coming in. So we just gotta release that death grip on, you know, the outcome every month. You know, of course, it's every month when you're trying to conceive. So it's like every month, just leaving it up to the universe, leaving it up and letting this, you know, just knowing that this little girl knows what she's doing, because boy, does she know what she's doing. And when she incarnates, she is ready to tell you a thing or two about how to live your life. She is a very strong-willed child, and she will come in exactly when she wants to. And it's not that you have any kind of fertility issue. This is just her, you know, she may even be stepping in. To me, it feels, Kirsten, like these false positives, she's showing me they're not false. It's not to say that you technically lost a pregnancy, but it's almost like she's kind of stepping her toe in just to see if it's a fit. And then if it's not, she kind of pulls her energy back. Like she's waiting for the exact right time. And we've gotten this, I think, 3 or 4 times with you with her energy. She's very strong. She's very close to this earth because she wants to be here yesterday. She does want to come in, but she has to have things really lined up and really aligned with the purpose, because remember, she's very, very, very gifted, very attuned to what needs to change on this planet, and she's a force to be reckoned with. Anyone that's in her way, watch out. But here we've got You've Got the Power, which is a beautiful card here. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Always love to read that in Rob Snyder's voice. But letting go of just the need to be pregnant right now. Of course, when you're trying to conceive, like that's the hardest thing to do. So my total sympathy goes with you because that's so hard. Yeah, she's not gonna take anyone's crap either. So just really connecting with your husband, healing any issues that you guys have. And she's showing me like she just threw a whole stack of money and it's just kind of fluttering down. So I don't know if money is ever an issue with the two of you, or what to spend specific money on, or we should buy this thing. No, we should save. Like if you guys kind of have differing opinions about what to spend money on, maybe resolving those things and trying to figure out what's going on with that will help. But really it's on her terms. So just doing any healing in your own life you need to do, that'll help. We got a couple coming in too. Have your birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. What did I say though? She's in control of this situation. To me, this feels like she's controlling when her birthday is. That's how I feel this. But I really feel like she is like even maybe wanting to be born near another family member's birthday, if that makes sense. Something around a significant birthday. It could even be, or you finding out on someone's birthday that you're pregnant. Something like that. But we have her do some research. So there may be some healing modalities or meditations. To me, this feels very spiritual. There's some sort of spiritual homework you can have, or research you can do. It says you need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So maybe even going into meditation, Kirsten, and trying to connect to her energy and just have her show you what it is she needs from you to be able to come through, because she wants to come through, but there just may be something you can do to, really put your energy out there to connect to her so she feels comfortable to come in, if that makes sense. So I hope that resonated for you. And I think did that cover all of your, maybe it's putting our money together. We talked about having a joint account. We have been butting heads about money too. Okay, so that does resonate for you then. Awesome. I don't know what she wants. Yeah, and she's not really, outside of the healing and wanting to choose her birthday, she hasn't really come right out and said anything real specific. So maybe you just going into a meditation and trying to connect her energy will really help you figure out what she wants, But let me just go scroll back up and see that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that is funny. It was the same card. You have to go after this. So let's see. Let's just see if we can maybe narrow down a timeline for that pregnancy for you. That'll cover the other question. Okay. All right. So show us yes. All right. Show us no. Okay. Will Kirsten be able to get pregnant and have a sticky baby, sticky positive, with this child in 2021? We've got a yes. So I think she's going to be conceived and on her way in 2021. I don't know that she'll be born in 2021. Will she be born in 2021? No. Okay. So she'll be conceived in 2021, but born in 2022. Maybe she's waiting to be born in 2022. You take that 0 out and it's 222. I have a feeling there's going to be a wave of beautifully awakened children born in 2022. 222. Because it's beautiful energy. So yeah, that is a monster pendulum. This is like a normal size, and then this is the monster. Very large pendulum. All right, so I hope that gave you some, at least a breath to really feel that she definitely wants to come in. There's nothing wrong with your fertility, nothing you're doing wrong on that front. It's just her stepping her toe in, stepping it back out, stepping it in, stepping it out. I really do think now that I said that and she's showing me like clapping, like, oh, you finally got it, that she wants to be born in 2022. She'll probably be conceived though in 2021. So that's awesome. So I hope that brought you just a little bit of, a breath. You don't deserve to have to keep going through this. That's not a good look for, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So my heart goes out to you, and I know it's happening. It's just a matter of when, so that's beautiful. We know how much you want her, and I know how much she wants you. I can feel it. It's just she's waiting for the right time. Oh, that little girl. She is a firecracker, and I love her already. So sweet. All right, Lori. Lori, it's your turn. I have really practiced with this because there were times that thing would just sit still and do absolutely nothing. It's all about, I picture my higher self taking the lead on things because my ego does not know a thing. So I try to have my ego step out of the way, and I ask my higher self to kind of come in through like that heart chakra portal, because your arms are an extension of that heart chakra. So I envision my higher self really coming in hot and guiding it. That's how I have kind of in my own meditations, like that word of advice came to me. Because when I first started doing pendulums, those things would be stiller than like a stagnant pool of water. Oh, she's waiting for your grandmother to pass. My grandmother. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That could be too. She could, yeah, she may just know how strong that connection is. And you're probably also family on the other side. So she definitely probably wants to be able to be on the other side to help receive your grandmother. And then for your grandmother to really get acquainted with her before, I'm sure they already know each other, but get acquainted with her before she is born. That could be. And I would trust your intuition on that. If that occurred to you, that's probably right. You're probably right. So that's not to say you want your grandmother to pass, because that's so sad and horrible. But that could be what she's waiting for. Or whenever your grandmother's birthday is. Maybe that's that birthday she was pointing to. Maybe it's a significant birthday. Wow, beautiful. Trust your intuition. Maybe do some meditations. Try to connect to her energy. See what she's wanting to do. Because she's on her own schedule, girl. All right, Lori, information on my angels, guides, or my life path. I am so confused, as you well know. Oh, you're so welcome, Lori. What does Lori, dear Lori, need to know from her guides, angels, or whatever? Let's see. On your life path. So confused. Okay, well, the first card that flew out face up is you're on the right path. So whatever it is you're doing right now, keep doing it. If you have an intuition to do something different, start doing that something different. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So to me, this is you seeking more information. This is you maybe meditating, talking with like-minded people. All the things you're kind of already doing, just keep doing them. But there is this let go message as well. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. And I think this just really feels to me on feeling like confused, letting go, just being like, because I picture you, and I use this analogy a lot here on my channel, but it's very fitting for a lot of people, and it's easy to understand, is when you're in a really rapid river, and if you're trying to swim against that current, you're going to just go nowhere fast. Or if you're clung in the middle of the river to a rock, you're going nowhere. So literally letting go, going with the flow of that river. Picture the spiritual river taking you and you just being in the flow of it. You're floating right on down the way. So just that confusion you have. Picture your confused self in the midst of spiritual awakening, clinging deathly to that rock. Instead of clinging to it, you just release it and you get in that spiritual flow. And there may even be something coming up for you, or something already on your radar that you need to release. Maybe someone's energy, or just something that happened in the past that maybe you're beating yourself up about or wishing something could have been different. Letting that go and being at peace with what has occurred, and kind of finding that solace within your higher self and within your soul. That'll really help you. Because you are coming into this sense of strength here, Lori. It says here, everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. And you've been through a lot in your life. So everything you've been through in your life has really led you to this point of where you're at now. And as a result, you're going to be that speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. You really telling about the struggles you had, what you've overcome, what you've had to let go of. You're going to be a beacon of light. Not that you're already not, you are. But coming up, you're really stepping into that inner strength, that more higher self version of yourself, Lori, to really start speaking about what you've been through and how you've come out on the other side of that. Because remember, you're kind of on that verge of coming out of that dark night of the soul. And remember, everything you're already doing, you really are on the right path already. I want to get a message from the mermaids and dolphins and also this archangel deck, Lori, as well. Anything else Lori needs to know? Yeah, I think we had discussed too, Lori, about you just kind of diving into some like artistic hobbies or some hobbies that you have. My face is hot. Oh man, my face is really hot. I don't know if you can see how red. Hot. It's hot in here. But you have the prioritize card, and anytime this comes out, I always see this as spirit trying to offer you more of your own spiritual gifts. Your higher self is really wanting to come online, Lori, and when you can release, in that river, picture that river, you let go of that rock, you let go of the things that have been holding you back or past resentments or guilts that you've been carrying around, you let it go. You're going to allow more space, more room for these beautiful spiritual gifts that you have to come online. Because your guides and angels are coming in to bring those online for you more and more. What else? Okay, we got 2. Wow. So we've got here, simplify your life, eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So there may be, some closets to clean, some clutter to clean out of your head, because as within, so without. When we get a cluttered mind, we get a cluttered home. So yes, my home is getting on the cluttered side because my mind has been a little cluttered as well. But simplifying your life, getting rid of what's no longer serving you, letting go of the past, letting go of what's no longer serving you, that's going to really help you put you in alignment with what is meant for you, what is your life path. But remember, you're already on the right path as of right now. You're already on it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Trust your intuition to guide you to the next step, the next step, the next step. You also have self-forgiveness. So let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. So that let go, we've got the message let go, and then it starts here, let go. That's a twofer. You got 2 cards telling you to release something. And it's definitely having to do with forgiving yourself for something you've done, haven't done, didn't do right, in your opinion, or others' opinions. Maybe this is even others' opinions of you that have made you feel bad about yourself. You're releasing that to be able to just step more into who it is you're here to be and bring more of those beautiful gifts online. But just keep kind of doing what you're doing, because you are, strengthening your bonds with your soul family. You are, living your life and creating a beautiful future for yourself just by being who you are in the now moment. So really, there's nothing you need to do any further than just do some healing and just kind of seek what brings you joy, what makes you feel really good about you. And the self-care, we can never get enough of that. So let's draw Lori a self-care message. Anything Lori can do to really surrender to and really come into her own with this spirituality. Yeah, connect with your ancestors. So there's that number 15. So that's your father's energy coming in, and also, maybe grandparents and everybody else. They want you to connect with them more, especially during meditation. I think they do connect to you a lot in your dream state. Even if you don't remember a lot of your connections to your father or any other crossed over loved ones or ancestors, just know you're meeting with them very frequently in the astral state when you're asleep. And you can even be more intentional to connect with them, because on the back of the deck, this is meditation. Be still. You've got the support of those guides, angels, your crossed over loved ones, but meditate. Giving yourself more time in a day to just clear your head and connect with spirit, connect with those ancestors. Meditation is going to bring you a lot of answers. So I hope that resonated for you, dear Lori. And thanks again for your very generous donation. I always like to spend a little extra time on you because you're just so generous with those donations. And always appreciated and never expected, Lori. Okay, so thanks again. I hope that resonated. Just double check that we've got Jamie. Oh, that's Jimmy. We've got Jimmy. So I'm sure Jimmy has let someone know, or maybe not. Jimmy has donated over here. Thank you, Jimmy. We will get you. Hold these for the mother of the powerful star child, dark mirror, shadow work, 15 masquerade, 30 calling in the storm, 10 colorless angel, and 31 atonement. Wow, and atonement really fits with that message of, what do you call it? Self-forgiveness. Yeah, and that's a number 31, which adds up to 4, which is all about you have that support. It's beautiful. So much clutter. Thank you so much. This is amazing clutter. Yeah, we've all got that clutter. Yep, you're preaching to the choir there. So we've got Jimmy here. Jimmy, we'll get you on the list. And then we've got Terry Goins. And again, I never know if I'm saying that right, but Terry, you know I love you anyway. So we've got Terry on the list as well. Okay, so a non-user. So, hey, Valentina here. I was drawn here tonight by chance, thinking there might be something I might need to hear, or if any guides are trying to reach me. Thank you for your lovely energy and time. You are so welcome. Thank you for your lovely energy and time, and for your lovely donation. Thank you so much. You are perfect. Oh, Lori, you're too sweet. I love you, Lori. Okay, so for Valentina, anything Valentina needs to hear from her guides. Are they reaching out to me? Always. They are always reaching out. It's just a matter of, are we listening? Are we reaching back out? Let's see what they have to say, though. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful energy. So we've got the king and the dragon coming in for you, Valentina. So with the dragon, this is all about power and strength, but doing it from that place of unconditional love, because we've got that number 24 that adds up to a 6. So you're really coming into your own power, your own strength, letting more of your soul come online. You really run the show with things. But you've also got, we've got Kristen, not Kirsten, but Kristen coming over here to donate on PayPal. So if Kristen here in the chat wants to claim her donation, let one of the mods know and they will get you on that list. Okay, so the king for you, we've got Valentina. The king, this is all about authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law, and also justice with the number 3, which is all about collaboration. So you're maybe even really focusing, with both the dragon about power and strength. That's a very divine masculine thing. And with the king, also very divine masculine. So I don't know, Valentina, if you are just working more on healing your divine masculine part of yourself. Sorry, knock my table with my knuckles. Or if you are with someone who's of the divine masculine, or have a close divine masculine friend or someone in your life, or if you're single wanting to attract that divine masculine, maybe this is letting you know they are on their way. Maybe we can get some clarification here in the tarot for Valentina. Anything Valentina's guides are trying to tell her with this masculine energy. 8 of Pentacles. So you're just really putting in a lot of work, and especially anything you've done with your own hands, your own effort, something you've really put a lot of time and effort into. And of course, this is my sister's borrowed deck. I haven't even seen all of these messages or images, but I'm almost getting the sense here that she's got all her stuff kind of stacked here, like she has just either recently moved out of somewhere or moved into somewhere. A lot of times when you move out, you're definitely moving in somewhere else. But I don't know if that's resonating, or if you're maybe clearing clutter, giving things away for donation. Maybe that's a theme tonight. Or maybe just tapping into your own divine masculine to really push through something that you've been working hard on for a really long time, because this is going to pay off for you, because the next step after the 8 of Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about reaping the rewards for all of that hard work you put in with the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles. So I don't know, like, if you're planning to make a career move, a physical move, really been working hard on some sort of project or endeavor, but your guides don't want you to give up. They want you to keep going in the direction of your dreams. And tapping into your own divine masculine energies is really going to help you sustain pushing through and getting these things done. Definitely been working like crazy trying to become the manager of my bakery. Okay, absolutely. Then this is just letting you know you're on your game with all this power and kind of authority figure. Okay, what else? What else does a non-user need to know? The Hierophant, which is a very traditional way of going about it. So you're probably just putting in a lot of long hours, doing all those things you're doing to be able to train to become that manager. You're doing it by the book, so to speak. But this person here, they're laughing. They have their head thrown back kind of in laughter, like they are just at the beginning of a beautiful new start for themselves. They're just going to keep climbing that stairs and reaching that pinnacle point in their career, in their life. But this is saying, as a result of you really stepping and coming into your own power at work, your life, your love life, your personal life, it's really going to feel refreshed and exciting for you. So that's a beautiful message from your guides. Awesome. And I feel like you can really connect to them and your divine masculine power through your own meditation, your intention to connect with specific guides or angels. I don't know if dragons resonate with you. Some people have what are considered like a power dragon or a dragon spirit animal. Maybe looking into what a dragon spirit guide represents or a dragon spirit animal represents, that could bring you some additional guidance, a non-user, on Valentina, about what's going on in your life. I think spirit wants you to look into, so that's your homework, is to look into what a dragon spirit animal or power animal is and what that means. That might be an additional message for you, or just an energy you can work with to bring on more of your own power and divine masculine energy to really be that queen boss that we know you can be. Awesome. Thank you, Terry. Yes, I just saw it light up. That's you. So we've got you down for 2, Terry. Thank you so much. I'd love and appreciate all this so much. I'm definitely looking into that as well. You've been such a delight. Oh, thank you so much, Valentina. And it's always great to see you here as well. So thank you again for your donation and your beautiful energy, because we're all just bouncing that energy off of each other. Am I right? All right. So I think Mama Wands was next, if I remember. Yep, it is Mama Wands. And wow, she's already got her question out. I'm going to do a bit of a roll call here just to see. We've got Mama Wands, who's already got her question. Then we've got Tammy, then Pika Lee, and then Sing Songs of Love, and then Jimmy. That's our current lineup. So if you heard your name, your question's coming up soon. So, Mama Wands, my question is there a romantic future between my new love interest, James, and I? If not, who is coming in next? Okay, let's go ahead and ask the angel answer, see if they won't be coy with us. They will answer this for you. And then we will get some additional guidance from the other decks over here. Anything for, whoa, here we go. Okay, well, take action. There's like a big green light go with this. You're ready to embark on something beautiful here. So to me, there is a romantic future between this new love interest, I do feel. Or if you haven't taken action yet, this is just saying, hey, take action, see where this goes. If you guys aren't like already together, that could be, but on the back of the deck we got yes. This is the ultimate yes card in here, because we have 2 yes cards. One is just yes, one is yes with the big exclamation point. So yes, take action. So if you haven't taken action towards this love interest yet, do it. So basically what I'm really wanting to tell you is, if you haven't already, oh, we've got one from Sherilyn, Sherylln. Sherilyn maybe, Ylyn. Okay, let me read it better. Sheyryln. Yeah, I can't read from that far away apparently. It's like almost like a whole arm's length away from me, so forgive me. Okay, for Mama Wands and the romantic future with this new love interest, James, what does she need to know about the dynamic with the 2 of them? Well, there is romantic feelings, not just on your end, I think by also James's end. Beautiful. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Take action. Yes. So this is all just tying it up in a pretty bow, reaffirming what we already know to take some beautiful action in this direction. Anything else for Mama Wands with James? And I want to grab a couple from the tarot as well. Well, you deserve love. So especially if you've had some like bad luck in love, or just a lot going on in your love life that just didn't work out for the best, or unrequited love, or crushes that didn't have crushes back kind of vibe. This is just reminding you that any healing you do is really going to benefit your future love interests or your life in general anyway. But I don't know if you yourself are a Sagittarius, if James is a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, prominent placements within Sagittarius. But also when I draw this, I always talk about what's directly opposite of Sagittarius would be Gemini. It's pointing right at Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, prominent placements within Gemini. That just could be additional messages for you and James. This one over here. Actually, I'll put these two back, and then I'm going to grab a tarot card. Whoa. Let's see. Tarot. Okay. So for James and Mama Wands. Oh, Sagittarius. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so we've got a Queen of Wands coming in, and I think this really, this is this woman. This is a Sagittarian kind of queen embodied. Again, if you're not Sagittarius, that doesn't matter. This is just you embracing that more fire side of yourself. And wherever Sagittarius falls in your chart might just be a beautiful place you can tap into for inspiration and how to really make this relationship on and poppin' and really fiery and passionate. So wherever Sagittarius, especially if he's a Sagittarius, I assume you mean like a Sagittarius sun. Well, that means his sun is lighting up your house of Sagittarius when you do kind of that synastry where you place the charts on top of each other. Well, you're a Leo. Well, that's still fire energy, girl. So yeah, but you can place his chart right over yours, and whatever part of his chart falls in your Sagittarius, that's going to be where you can focus that energy to really create a beautiful foundation for your love life, your relationship together. So one's falling out as I'm putting them away. We've also got the Eight of Swords. So this could be, especially if you're worried, like, does he like me back? Is this going to work? Just stop all that noise, stop all that nonsense, and just really focus in on your own knowing that you deserve love. You don't, this relationship with him isn't going to be anything like some of these maybe exes or pasts that you've been through. Just stay out of that mental energy and the spiraling of maybe I'm not worthy of him. Maybe he'll decide he doesn't want to be with me. All the stuff we do. Avoid that, because this is just mental noise. This isn't reality, is really what they're showing me. So I hope that resonates. You deserve love. No, don't talk yourself out of it, because you deserve it. And there are some definite romantic feelings going on between the two of you. So that's beautiful. Thanks again for your donation, Mama Wands, and I hope that resonated for you. Okay. Next up, we've got Tammy, and Tammy's already got her awesome question. After Tammy, we've got Pika Lee, then Sing Songs of Love, then Jimmy, then Terry, then Kristen Roach. So we've got people roll called. So be ready if you heard your name very soon to put your question out there. Tammy, thanks for getting your question out. Okay, do you see me moving anytime soon, or should I stay put? What should I focus on right now for Saturn return? Okay, moving. Let's see, moving. Should Tammy move soon? We'll do one stack for moving soon. Here's that. Or should Tammy stay put? What's the answer on that? Okay, so moving soon. We've got yes. Staying put. We've got to get more information. So you're moving soon. You're moving soon. Focusing on moving soon is going to be in your highest good right now. And be assertive about it. Really let the universe know what you want, because it's time to move on from where you're at. So definitely make the move soon, or put the intention out there that you're moving soon. And what do you need to know about the Saturn return? Focus on for the Saturn return. Okay. Well, we're going to go to the Moonology. What can Tammy be focusing on for her Saturn return? Whoa. Well, it is time to take action, and maybe this move is just going to be that beautiful new start you need to really amplify something beautiful and new in your life. Let's get one more from this, and I want to go to the Gateway Oracle, see what we got. Okay, a time to give rather than take. So this could just be you looking like paying it forward to someone, volunteering some of your time or money to help someone else. That's really going to put you in a really beautiful position, because when we can give of ourselves, a lot of times we get that back threefold, tenfold, sometimes 100-fold, depending on what we're doing. But just kind of giving of your time and effort to other people is actually going to pay off for you coming up for your Saturn return. And Saturn is that planet of karma. So when we can really treat others as we want to be treated and really help other people, Saturn rewards us, because they love Saturn, the planet, loves to see us, it's that old man planet. It's the one that wants to see everyone taken care of. It rules over Capricorn and Aquarius. at least in Vedic astrology, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it rules both of those in Western astrology, because I follow Vedic astrology. So sometimes what I say is more Vedic than Western, but take it as it resonates. But Saturn loves it when we repay karma or pay it forward or really help other people. So volunteering or helping other people, being that good friend to other people, that's really going to help you get through this Saturn return with a glowing review from Saturn. You've also got here giving birth. I am birthing forth a new and dynamic energy into the world by taking those actions. I mean, this could be literal too. If you're on that horizon, you're looking to have a baby or be pregnant, this could be literal, but it could also be figurative, like you are just bringing forth a new energy to birth new creations, new projects, new beginnings in your life. But communication is going to be key. Communicate freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So really starting to speak your truth, taking action by speaking your truth and not settling for less. No giving birth for me. Then this will be more metaphorically giving birth than literal. But this is a beautiful energy, that fertility, that creative energy, that sacral chakra coming online to really support your desires and dreams and to really make things happen. Because we are creative beings, and we don't always just have to be giving birth and pumping out babies to be considered creative. We can put that creative energy into projects, into our career, into helping others, into just whatever it is we want to create for the sake of creation. We are creator beings, and that's what you are about to do in such a big way. What else does Tammy need to know? Self-love is going to be key for you to really work through this Saturn return. You can only love others as much as you love yourself, and we've got rose quartz associated here with the heart chakra. So maybe that's a good crystal you can carry around just to remind yourself to love yourself and others. That'll help get you through that Saturn return. All right, so I hope that resonated for you, Tammy. All right, get these away. And after Tammy, we have Pika Lee. You are next. Go ahead and post your question, and then Sing Songs of Love. You are after Pika Lee, and then Jimmy, and then Terry, and then Kristen Roach. That's kind of our next on deck status there. You may have already posted your question for all I know, Pika Lee, which I highly appreciate. When you guys have your question posted, like as I'm wrapping someone else up, I'm like, wow, I can just keep it moving, and I love that. Of course, things lag and it doesn't always line up. But look, you've already got your question out there, so it did line up this time. Thank you so much. Okay, so Pika Lee wants to know, do my spirit guides, ancestors have any important messages regarding my life purpose? Any advice? Also, will I find love? Eye-opening experience recently and got me curious. Okay. All right, so any messages, important messages regarding life purpose or any advice for Pika Lee? Move beyond ancestral patterns with this elder card here. So you're wanting to do something maybe your parents didn't do, grandparents didn't do. You're kind of stepping into your own, coming into your own with what you're going to do as a purpose or how you're going to be able to support yourself financially, what you may do for a career. You're just doing something a little different. Let's see. What else? Pika Lee. Knight, be brave and honest. So this really involves you speaking your truth. That's really what they're showing me. Important message regarding your life purpose is to be able to stand strong, move beyond any ancestral patterns. This doesn't even just have to be with career, but like any addictions that a lot of people maybe that run in family or like genetic issues even. You can trump your genetics by what you do as a lifestyle. Your diet can trump your genetics. Your clean eating, clean living lifestyle can trump your genetics, especially with cancers and disease. You can really trump the genetics with just the way you have a healthy lifestyle. So if you're really worried at all about like some genetic family kind of disease or illness, your own lifestyle can kind of derail that from like being like a given that you have to get this disease or this whatever. But as far as your like life purpose and stuff, being honest and being brave, really speaking your truth. That's very throat chakra energy. Speaking your truth is really going to be key for you to be able to feel fulfilled in life. But Okay, we've got builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. So you building either a business, or maybe you do a lot of things with your hands. Maybe you actually build, like maybe you're a sculptor or a writer, someone where you're creating things with your hands. I feel like you have to be very creative in what it is you do. You just want to be creating things and seeing things come to fruition. So it's like you want to take like a stack of wood and make something out of it. You want to take a lump of clay and create a masterpiece out of it. Like that's how I see you really wanting to live out your purpose. But on the back of the deck here, you've got options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. You've got many possibilities. There's not just one thing that you can do as your purpose, because you've got lots of purposes. And your own introspection, your own meditation, that's really going to bring you answers about your purposes, because we don't just have one, we've usually got many. Let's just see what's coming toward you in love. All right, Pika Lee, what's coming toward Pika Lee in love? Well, we have here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if this is someone who has recently come on your radar, this could develop into something. If that's someone you kind of met, kind of piqued your interest, or someone from the past coming back, something like that. We also have religious factors, so this could have had a very spiritual basis. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there's something about your spirituality that has shifted to bring someone onto your radar is really what I'm seeing there. Okay. Let me get one more from the tarot on the love life. Pika Lee. Okay, Two of Wands. Yeah, you're really planning something or deciding something new. You're looking out there thinking, what if? What if I try this? What if I do this? That's very planner energy. She's kind of got maybe a little picture. To me, I'm reading this almost like as a notebook that she's maybe taken notes in, and maybe even some travel with that little Volkswagen bus on the front there and the globe. She's thinking about maybe planning a trip or deciding to make some sort of move. Oh my God, thank you for that. I'm someone who dabbles in a little of everything. Then this just lets you know you can continue to be that way. I'm very much the same. If I had to only be one career or one hobby for 40 years, I would probably end up in a mental institution, because I need change. I need to be able to take a break from this and go work on this. Or I'm really on and popping with this one thing for a while, and then I decide, no, I'm going to do this now. So I totally get that. So I hope that resonated for you, Pika Lee. And next we've got Sing Songs of Love, and then Jimmy, and then Terry, and then Kristen Roach. Yes. So I hope that resonated, and thanks again for your donation. You're so welcome. Okay. Let's see. We've got someone. Sing Songs of Love. Waiting on your question, and then Jimmy, and then Terry, and then Kristen Roach, and then Sherry Lynn. Cheryl. And then super chats are Kira, Burma, Pika Lee. All right. Waiting on. I'm not sure though if because I did sing Songs of Love's question earlier, and then they donated right after that. So I wasn't sure if that was just like an additional thank you, or if they had a second question. Of course, every donation will get a question answered, but I'm not sure if they were just doing that like, oh my gosh, thank you for the advice or the information. Because sometimes people do that, and it's greatly, highly appreciated. Thank you. But let's see. I'm not seeing Sing Songs of Love. So Jimmy, you are next. Go ahead and post your question, Jimmy, and then Terry, and then Kristen Roach. And then if Sing Songs of Love comes back, we will put them in whenever we see them back. Unless they haven't disappeared, maybe their chat is lagging or something. Oh, Uranus. That's right. Thank you for that clarification. I think I knew that, but I totally spaced it. All right. Jimmy, it's your turn because I don't see Sing Songs of Love. So I will read out our list one more time, just so if you hear your name, be ready. So the current order, Pika Lee, we did. Okay, so starting over. Current order, Sing Songs of Love, Jimmy, Terry, Kristen Roach, Sherilyn. Super chats are Kira, Burma, Pika Lee, and then I see super chat from DYB. And we're doing, as far as like a reading, tonight we do have a $5 minimum DYB, but I'm doing either yes or no questions or a 1-card pull for anything below $5. So we will get you on the list as well, DYB. Thank you so much for your donation. Treasure Hustlers! You're reading into 3rd Deacon Pisces still because of Jimmy the other night. Yeah, once you get in like an astrology rabbit hole, like you could be there forever because there's just so much to learn, and it's exciting and it's fun and it's cool to learn about who your soul signed you up to be in this life. I love it. That's what your birth chart is, who your soul signed you up to be in this life. All right. Yours is a yes or no. Perfect. Thank you so much, DYB. We will get right on that once I see Jimmy's question. I know Jimmy's here. It's just a matter of him getting it all. I think he'd mentioned something about the girlfriend over on YouTube, on PayPal. Should I move to something more serious with my current girlfriend, or is Lindsay the one I should be with? Okay, I'm already getting leg chills, Jimmy, so I think this is going to be quite a question for you. I hope you can hear me. There you are. There you are. Should I move to something more serious with my girlfriend, or is Lindsay's the one I should twin flame journey? Okay, let's ask yes or no. Start there. So for Jimmy, is the current girlfriend the one for Jimmy to be more serious with? Or should he focus on Lindsay with this twin flame journey? Okay, let's turn them over and find out what we got. Well, it says take action with this girlfriend. So that is a definite yes with the girlfriend. We got reconsider here with Lindsay. So I don't know that this would be a twin flame union that would actually really add to your life. I think it would maybe just further complicate and make things really hard for you. But the new girlfriend, she feels like a soulmate that could really nurture and love you. Like in my case, of course, there was no romantic feelings with my, put labels on it, if we will, twin flame with my best friend John, who passed away. It was romantic on his end, but never on my end. And when I met my husband Ryan, who was a soulmate connection, it just felt at home. It felt right. With John, just even being in a relationship with him was very intense, very amazing, but at times very intense. And there was a lot of running and chasing with the two of us. And of course, when he passed away, that was like the ultimate run away from me. But we're working together in a new dynamic. So maybe there's a way you two can work together, you and Lindsay. But like, if you settle for a soulmate, it can be very beautiful. I'm 17 years in with my husband, Ryan. Things are great. Take action with this girlfriend. I think you can have a really stable and happy and supportive life with someone who's not a twin flame, that's more of a soulmate. So I hope that part resonated. But I want to get some advice, maybe just because you did donate more than the minimum, so I want to give you a run for your money. So let's just get some guidance on this relationship with the girlfriend, about making things more serious, anything you need to know about the relationship. Wow, Jimmy. Yeah, she is a soulmate. So we've established that. Beautiful. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you've probably prayed for her unknowingly, thinking you were praying for that union with Lindsay, but really all this while you were actually calling in this beautiful soulmate, because this girlfriend feels like someone who could really support you in life as just being that person who is there for you, who's that shoulder to cry on, who loves you unconditionally. Because Jimmy, you got the engagement card popping out. So taking things more serious, I would say so. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Of course, this could still be something on the very distant horizon, depending on where you're at with all of that. But just knowing that you're taking your love life with this girlfriend to another level very soon. Even if it's just you kind of saying, yeah, I really like you. I definitely want to be with you for the long haul. My phone's reminding me it's time to go to bed, but not tonight, folks. I'm being up for a little while there. But as I'm putting things away, it says here, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So maybe doing just some healing surrounding the connection with the twin flame, with Lindsay, will really help strengthen the bond you have with the new girlfriend. So this new girlfriend really just wants to love and cherish and take care of you in such a beautiful way. And then we got playfulness popping in as I'm putting them away. So it says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. But of course, no matter how much you love this soulmate and you spend years and years with her, there will still be that connection, that affinity, that love for the twin flame, because you are, twin flames. Of course, in my situation it was a little different because I was not romantically linked to my twin flame, but I say this, and it sounds so weird saying it, but I don't know how else I can say this. My relationship, my friendship with John, best friend / twin flame, was so connected, so deep, so strong that I could have slit him down the middle, climbed inside of him, and still not been close enough to him. But yet it was not sexual. So it's a weird thing, twin flames. I'll tell you what. Okay. So I hope that resonated for you. You got some beautiful confirmations with your current flame. So that's beautiful. All right. Sing songs of love. You're here. Okay. I want to know zodiac sign of my future spouse or any clues about him. Okay. We'll roll the astro die a few times, and then maybe we'll get into the tarot, see any personality, anything that wants to come up. Okay, let's get 3 astrological signs. So we've got 10, which is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or prominent placement. Within Capricorn, that's that Earth sign energy. Also, we've got 4, which is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, water energy coming in. We've also got a 6, which is Virgo, so another Earth energy. This could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or prominent placements. Maybe they've got a lot of planets in these houses. So we've got lots of Earth already, and then a little bit of water popping in. Let's see if we can get some guidance about this person's personality, what they're like, anything Spirit wants to show you about your future husband. Okay, wow, so this could very well be a twin flame energy. I was just kind of quickly shuffling through these cards today, and to me, this Lovers card gives me such twin flame vibes of any deck I've even seen. This is so twin flamey to me. It's insane. So this person, at the very least, is going to be such a soul connection, soulmate, soul family, possibly twin flame connection there. It just gets better. Then you have the Star, which is a wish fulfillment. This person is going to be beyond your wildest dreams. A wish coming true. Someone, especially because what comes before the Star in the tarot is the Tower card. Especially if you've had a lot of run-ins and bad luck in love, this person is going to be a breath of fresh air, a dream come true, someone you can really put beautiful roots down and make a long-term stable commitment with. Because, drum roll please, I feel like Michael Scott in The Office. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Absolute emotional fulfillment, beautiful family life, stable, loving family. And it's no wonder this person is all about wanting to provide that stability with all of that Earth energy. The Capricorn and the Virgo of, the astro die that we rolled, this person wants to take care of you. They want to build a strong foundation, put down roots, have a family, make a legacy, make some love, and you yourself are a wish coming true for this person. That's what we see here. I want to actually get 1 or 2 from the archetype deck just to see anything about the personality that we can tap into other than just, and it's cool. I know this feels like a theme on and we got King of Cups on the back there. So someone who's going to be very vulnerable, very emotionally connected and tied to you in not a codependent way, like in a vulnerability, beautiful way. But if you guys watch a lot of my lives, you might feel that very similar male Earth energy that wants to take care of their family. That's coming in a lot lately for some of you guys. So I'm almost feeling like there's just going to be this surge in the divine masculine where, and again, masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine, we all have those balances of masculine and feminine within us. So even if you're in a same-sex relationship, you've got divine masculine, feminine balances going all over the place. But to me, what this says is for the future, there's just this wave of the divine masculine really stepping up and wanting to take care of those divine feminines. Again, take it as it resonates in everyone's relationships, because we've all got divine masculine and feminine in us all. And our souls are neither or both, if you want to look at it that way. All right, so you're right here. Okay, cool. So I hope you heard all that. That was what we were talking about for you, Sing Songs of Love. So I'm not sure if you heard, saw any of what we were saying. But I've been doing your reading for a minute now, or at least quite a minute. But we have hedonist here. So inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Yeah, this person feels very connected to earth. Maybe they have a really organic lifestyle. Maybe they like to grow their own food, live off the land kind of vibe as well. We've also got angel, earth angel I just heard, with all that earth energy. So helping those in need with no expectation of return. That is the ultimate Capricorn. Someone who just wants to help others and build a really stable foundation. So tell her I'm right here. So she may have missed the reading. She might have to scroll back or something, because we just wrapped up your reading, Sing Songs of Love. I will maybe type that in the chat. Not type. I just finished your readings. Bear with me, guys. Okay, not sure what happened on her end. Okay. Thanks for the validation clarification there, guys. Letting her know what's going on. Okay. Next up, we've got someone. Terry, I do believe. Yes, we do. Terry. Okay, so Terry donated for 2, I believe. We've got how close am I to meeting my partner? And then 2, will I work at all in my industry this year? We've suffered and have been out of work completely. Oh no. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, so let's find out about Terry's partner. Let's roll the astro die for that, and maybe get some clarification from some angel answers. For Terry, when will she meet the partner? We've got 8, so 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, possibly the 8th month of August. And for some random reason, I just heard Scorpio. So during Scorpio season, which would be in November, maybe, let's see, October going into November. I'm not sure, like, for if they're meaning Vedic or Western astrology, but Scorpio season, however it resonates in your life, Terry. So whatever form of astrology you follow. Or if you don't, I guess maybe this is more the Western Scorpio season. So 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the 8th month of August, possibly. So how close is Terry? Will you give us a time frame, Spirit? They're probably laughing at me like, you wish. Well, it is up to you. So the action, this card is telling you, Terry, the actions you take or don't take are going to either stretch that rubber band longer or let it come closer together. So actions you take, intentions you put out there, that's going to bring your soulmate or your future person closer to you sooner rather than later. So doing a lot of your own self-care, leveling yourself up, self-love, that's really going to help bring this person online quicker, because when we love ourselves, we can really receive the love of others as well. So let's find out about the work. For Terry, this one away. Okay, find out about work for Terry. So will Terry be working in her industry this year? Suffered and have been out of work since the pandemic lockdown happened. Okay, well, we have here don't stop. So I see that there is a brightness, or like a sun coming up on the horizon for you where this is concerned. I don't know if it's because in your area the lockdowns or the quarantines and all that are kind of starting to lift. The restrictions maybe are starting to lift to where you can go back to work, or the fact that maybe things are just backed up so much because there hasn't been much work going on that it's going to be time very soon to get back to work. So I really do feel it's soon. It's coming up. On the back of the deck, we've got remain positive. So your good intentions, again, remember with the love stuff, it was up to you. So setting your own intentions that, yes, I will be working in my industry this year, that's going to help bring it to you. But let's just see how long. Well, we have here no. So Spirit's going and being all coy and confusey like. I don't like that. It's been both. Okay. Yeah. So let's get a clarification on this no. What are they trying to say with this no? Maybe they're just saying you're doing things in a different way. That's kind of the intuition I'm picking up on it. Let's get a clarifier on the no we just got for Terry working in her industry, because we kind of did get like a don't stop and like things were starting to turn around. Well, we have your synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So you may see a lot of repeating numbers. I just heard 222, or you look at the clock and it's 9:22. You look at the clock, it's 10:22. That might just be your indication that things are like green light go coming up for you. But you've also got mother healing, and I don't know if your mother has anything to do with your work life or your work ethic. I don't know, but it says here, as your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So I don't know if you have a close or a distant relationship with your mother and what her status is on the incarnation train. But there may be some healing you can do surrounding your relationship with your mother that will actually put you back to work. And I know that sounds like random and like, what? What does that have to do with my work? You'd be surprised. Spirit, healing in general is always a good idea. It's always a good look for us at any point of the year, in any area of life. Doing any healing is just going to make a ripple effect out into the other areas of your life. Let's get a bit of guidance from angels and ancestors about you getting back to work in your industry. Stand your ground. So with don't stop and stand your ground, these are very action-oriented, very assertive energies popping in. This is a mountain. A mountain stands tall. It does not budge. It does not move. So maybe you have to go out there and, take action and let people know, hey, I'm ready to come back to work. What do I need to do to make this happen? Maybe getting your word out there that you're ready, or even just having those intentions with spirit, like I'm ready to get back to work. What do I need to heal in my life to make this happen? But also direction, guardian, choose your path. So you may be doing something just, with that no, clarifying that with a little bit of healing and stuff. This could be you just going in a slightly different direction. I don't think this is like a totally different career move for you, but just maybe doing your career in a different way, or just slightly shifting the way that you once did the career, and being open to just kind of changing the dynamic in the career to be able to go back into your industry this year. So remember, we got an 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, 8th month of August, or during Scorpio season, there might be something going on that you can really get back to the swing of things with your current industry. So I hope that resonated for you, Terry. But on the back of the deck, we've got wait. So, it says don't stop, and then it says wait. So Spirit's just being all sorts of confusing. So basically follow your intuition, Terry. Follow your intuition. If there's something you've been even thinking about doing in the meantime before you get back to work, that could be some of that energy kind of rerouting you a little slightly different way. But I don't see that being like a permanent thing. I think you will be getting back to your what you're doing, what's in your industry, and maybe doing something temporary on the side, like some sort of like freelance work, or like a temporary thing that you can do or take on to kind of bridge the gap between when you return, or from now until when you return. So I hope that resonated. So Kristen Roach, you are next on our list. And our list, I thought, oh wow, I'm really cooking through it. And then you guys just keep donating, which is awesome. Thank you so much. So Kristen Roach, then Cheryl, then Kira, Burma, Pika Lee again, DYB, Florence, Fami, if I'm saying that right. And then we got Rimmel, Cameron after that. So I'm not sure if someone updated that list. And thanks again. Big shout out to my awesome mods for keeping the list, keeping me sane. Yes, she does have that updated. Thank you, Czar. All right. So Kristen Roach, and I know we've been here a hot minute. I've been live 2 hours and 38 minutes. So some of these people, again, if you have to just duck out because it's late where you're at or you just want to go, you can always let us know. We can do two things. We can either go ahead with your question in the reading, and then when this video is posted to my channel, we will make a comment with your timestamp, or else you can just hold over to another live stream. I go live 3 days a week, sometimes more, never less since I've been going live. So 3 days a week, and we will catch you. We will call out for you. If you've donated even 3 months ago, we have you on kind of a list, and if you ever pop in, like, we are on it. We're like, ooh, 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 we owe you a reading. Get on our list. So just know if you ever donate here, you're never kind of SOL if we don't get to you. Because I know I kind of didn't want to go too much past 10 if at all possible, but we're already 20 minutes from 10 where I live. And I got to get up super early. I was up super early this morning. My kids woke up before 6, which is like, come on now. Who has time for that? Not me. I love to be able to sleep every last minute I can in the morning. Thank you so much, DYB. We will make it a full reading for you. That works for me. Cool, cool. Okay. So I'm sitting here gabbing. I'm sure someone's posted a question or something. Kristen Roach. Okay. I don't see her here, do I? Cheryl, however you pronounce your name, Sherlyn. You are going to be next. And then when Kristen Roach comes back, we will get right into that. And then we'll be able to, for the first time tonight, start on the super chat list because we've just been going on PayPal all night long. You guys are really bringing it with the PayPal donations. Thank you so much. That helps so much. And not that we don't support and love and accept our awesome super chat family as well, because all of your donations are appreciated. It's just that 30 to 40% of your donation from super chat goes directly to YouTube's pocket. So less of it goes to help my mom, whose house burned down. And that's why I'm doing this. I mean, not the only reason, but when you guys lovingly donate your energy, your money to me in exchange for readings, I will then give that donation to my mom to help get her back in a home. Not that kind of home. I'm not trying to put my mom in a home. I'm trying to get her back into her home that burned down and has been torn down. And if you guys ever do want to see what all went on with my mom's house fire, us going through the house fire, us tearing it down, all the emotions involved, that was my childhood home, which actually also burned, gutted the place in 1995 when I was 13 years old. So that house has had 2 house fires that I know of since I've lived there or been associated with it. But as a result of the rebuild from the first house fire, they just built over a lot of the burned stuff. We had that Stachybotrys mold, that black mold. We had mushrooms growing out of the walls. It was uninsurable for 24 years because they did such a crappy job building it after the first fire that it was uninsurable for 24 years. And then it burned down again, and my mom was SOL. She had the place paid off for over 10 years and was just hoping and praying everything would be fine with it, and then it burns. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. But that's where your money and your lovely donations are going, is to help my mama. Alrighty. Oh, no, you don't have to worry about that, Christy, Burma. You're good. It's just, yeah, YouTube, I mean, I get it. They're facilitating the what do you call it? The link, they're facilitating the surface. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, yeah, I guess they could set their own price. All right. Thanks, Burma. Yeah, she's a trooper. She's very spiritual and, kind of believes everything happens for a reason. And she was hoping someday to tear it down and start over. But she didn't want to have to do it like this because the house was really not in a good way anyway, but it was still livable. So there was that until it wasn't after the second fire. Okay. But yeah, I have a 3-part docuseries in my description if you guys want to watch all of that, all the feels, all the emotions associated with that. I filmed the whole thing. Well, thank you, Treasure Hustlers. I'm lucky to have a mom like her, so I feel very blessed and very lucky. Okay, I see Kristen Roach's question. So I will stop jabbering and get into it. Kristen Roach, my question, I've been feeling a lot of spirit energy around me lately. Do I have any messages from my spirit companions? Thanks. I'm sure you do. If you feel that, just know they've got some things to say. So let's head over to the Archangel Michael deck. Anything that spirit wants Kristen to know? What do they have for her today? Okay, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So they're really wanting you moving ahead and as of right this moment to start really figuring out and listening in to your intuition, because it is not lying to you. Not that it ever has, but it is just really coming up as well. It's really strengthening your sense of intuition. And also I just heard your clairvoyance, your clear seeing, being able to have precognitive dreams. Maybe you're getting a lot of information in your dreams or your meditations. You're having visions about things and then you start seeing them come true. Or I was going to say something about synchronistic numbers. I look, it's 9:44. So you may know, like, I'm going to look at the clock and it's going to be 9:44 and you haven't looked at the clock in so long. And then you look at the clock and there it is. It's that exact time you knew it was. Or you wake up in the morning, like in the middle of the night, like I did the other night. I'm like, I know it's going to be 3:33 when I look at my phone, when I go let my dog out in the middle of the night. But yeah, we'll just play spirit. Let's see what you got for me. Yep, 3:33. I knew it. That's what they're showing me. Your intuition is just like tapping into the future. Like that's what they're showing me. What else? What else for Kristen? We've got forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So there may be this sense of healing going on in your life. Old emotions coming up. 6 of Cups energy mixed with maybe some 2 of Wands energy mixed with maybe some 8 of Swords energy. Where you're looking at the past and kind of thinking, oh man, I wish I'd have done this different, or why didn't that work out? You're just kind of going back and maybe doing some healing. These things, maybe you're having, as your intuition coming in, maybe thoughts of people from the past popping into your head. You're like, why am I thinking about that person? I haven't thought about them in years, and they're just on your mind. Something like that, because that's spirit putting that in your awareness for you to do some healing surrounding that, especially forgiving yourself, whatever's transpired with you and someone else, or you in a job, you in a situation. Yeah, that's really what they're showing me. Actually want to get one also from the Archangel deck for you, Kristen. Anything else spirit wants Kristen to know? Healthy lifestyle. So it says here, I eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So especially if you've had, I do see your question. Oh, maybe we're lagging again, guys. I don't know if you guys, some of you maybe want to, if you're on your phone, close out of the video and then come back into the live and be up to date. Because sometimes when you get on a long live stream, sometimes if you're here for a while, it'll start lagging behind somehow, some way. I don't know how that works, but maybe spirit is messing with things. But yes, thank you for answering her, Lunar. That helps. But eating a healthful diet, getting adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So if you've been wondering about getting more healthy, or maybe kind of beating yourself up about, I wish I was as skinny as I once was, or as fit as I once was, or maybe you've kind of been on this journey for a while where you're getting back on track, or just eating better, even eating more healthfully, even just your whole lifestyle in general, getting more organic or just more holistic with things. That's really what I'm seeing for you. Just spirit wants you to really get a healthy lifestyle going in your life, because then when we have a really healthy vessel that spirit can communicate through, our gifts really like come online. Like it's like going from dial up to high speed internet kind of vibe. It's a big difference when we can have a clean vessel and getting lots and adequate sleep and water and the right food. So that might be something you've really been either struggling with in the past, or have just recently decided to kind of do something different in that area. But let's see. Let me get one more message from the Gateway Oracle for you, Kristen, from your spirit guides. Frying. No, you're getting away from frying foods and stuff, because that's not as good for you. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. So you really are coming into your own. You're stepping more into your true authentic self, and it shows. You're really going to want to take flight in a new direction. Something more supportive to your life purpose is really what I see. So I hope that resonates for you, Kristen, and hopefully this, maybe you're just a little behind and you can hear all this now or catch it on the replay. Hopefully, you can see this. All right, so Cheryl, however you pronounce your name, I apologize. I'm like the queen of butchering names at times. Then we've got Kira, Burma, and then Pika Lee. And we kind of did answer Pika Lee's questions, like multiple questions in one, so I'm not sure if she's even still here. Maybe not. And then DYB, then Florence Fami, and then Rimmel Cameron. And then I think that's just going to have to be it tonight, guys, after this list is run through, because it's 9:49 and I'm losing some steam. I know my kids are going to be up early. They were up early this morning, and usually they set a nice little trend with that for a week or two. And then I try to get them back on track to sleep in a little bit. Okay. So Cheryl, and then Kira, Burma, Pika Lee, DYB, Florence Fami, and then Rimmel Cameron. So Cheryl, you are on deck, or you're next, and then Kira is on deck, and then Burma, you are right after that. I'm going to take a drink of water. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so Cheryl's question is about, let's see. Question is about moving. Will it work out? And then career, am I on the right path? Okay. Career, I put these back in the wrong places, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. All right, let's ask if the move will work out. All right, will this move work out for Cheryl? This one and this one, Colin. Okay, well, we have wait. Wait a little while, because there is a better opportunity coming in. Maybe a better place you could move to, or a better home, residence, something like that. But it might even have to do with your career. By you waiting to make this move, you're going to actually enhance your career in some way. That's not to say you can't move. When will it work out? Or you asked, will it work out? Yeah, because to me, it's like waiting on that move. Because a lot of times moves can stress us out, and then our maybe work performance can go down a little bit, because I think you might be on the verge of getting a raise, or maybe even a whole new career opportunity that if you were to move now, maybe you would somehow miss this opportunity, because maybe you're taking a different way home from work, or you're shopping at different stores, kind of putting yourself in a different neighborhood that you would maybe miss this opportunity. So wait just a bit, I think. I don't think you have to be waiting like years and years or anything, but I think there's still some possibilities and opportunities in your current area before moving. And you'll know, I think intuitively, when this opportunity pops up, you will see it and know. And then on career, are you on the right path? Let's just ask first this deck, and then we'll get some guidance from the Life Purpose Oracle. On the right path. We got this one and this one. Well, yes, I'd say it says don't stop. So that means keep taking the road you're taking, keep taking the path you're taking. And I always like to say we are always on the right path. Even if we feel like we're on a massive 4-year detour, believe me, we are still learning lessons. We are still paying off karma. We're still doing all the things that our soul incarnated to do. And of course, if everything just went right all the time, there's not a lot of soul growth in that. So it's in the hard times and in the in-between times that our soul growth really comes on and really takes off. But there are helpful people here in your career. So you're on the right path with your career, and there may be some helpful people really directing you. Remember that opportunity we had about the move, and I really directed it toward your career. So there may be a career opportunity, maybe some helpful person, maybe at your current job, or maybe you're going to be like leveling up in your current job. I don't know, but there are helpful people around you that really want to help take your career to another level. But you definitely are on the right path. So definitely be trusting your intuition on that. And with everything going on in your life, make sure you're trusting that, Cheryl, because Spirit is communicating to you through your own intuition. Any other guidance about the career for Cheryl? Okay, we've got here counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So even if you're not an actual counselor or someone who's like some sort of life coach or anything like that, just you being at the job you're in, you really do counsel other people, or they really feel heard by you. but you really heal people with the words you say. And I think maybe a big part of the reason Spirit doesn't want you to leave quite yet where you're at is because there's someone you're helping that if you left, they wouldn't get the guidance they needed. But you were asking if you're on the right path. This is the second time someone's asked tonight if they're on the right path, and this card flies right out. Look at that. You're definitely on the right path. And this one wanted to come out too as I'm trying to get my life together here. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for guidance. Ask your higher self. Ask your guides. Ask your angels. Go into meditation. Talk to them before you go to bed or in those quiet moments, maybe between tasks or something. Just communicate with them and ask them for guidance. Give them your worries and your cares about any changes you need to make in your life, because that'll really help you transition through these things a lot easier. So I hope that resonated for you. And thanks again, Cheryl, for your donation. Always appreciated. All right. So Kira, then Burma, you're on deck, and then Pika Lee. So Kira, go ahead and post your question. Burma, have your question ready. And then Pika Lee, you're on and popping right after that. And then after that, we got DYB, Florence Fami, Rimmel Cameron. And then we are wrapping it up maybe with a 1 or 2 card message for all of us who are still here hanging out. And thanks again, you guys, for your likes on the video. That always helps me with the algorithm, because my views have tanked. And like Czar, or aka Lunar Refresh, was saying, everyone who's meant to see anything I'm providing here sees it. So I'm not worrying too much about the views, but I do have a feeling there may be some additional people that could benefit from maybe some guidance or a pick a card reading, or maybe it's some intuitive exercises that if any little like helps on the algorithm, I'll take it. All right. Okay. So I hope that resonated for you, Cheryl. And I don't know, I haven't seen anything move for a moment, so I actually might turn over to my, what do you call it? my chat over here on a different thing. Oh, no, it moved. Kira, then Burma, then Pika Lee. So now that we're kind of coming down to the wire, the wait time isn't going to be too long between people, because we're just all going to get everybody done. I might call out 2 or 3 people at a time and see who posts first, and then get into their question, just so I can keep this moving, because it is 4 minutes to 10, and I lied to my husband and told him I will be no later than 10 tonight. Such a liar. Okay, I do see the chat moving, so I'm going to see. Oh, Kira, full general read on me and this Scorpio. I'm a Taurus. Awesome. That is a cool combo. Okay, let's go to the tarot. What does Kira need to know about the Scorpio? Between her and the Scorpio, what does she need to know? Well, there is a new opportunity coming, possibly in the love life, possibly just in your even financial career, or just putting down roots, or really building a solid foundation with this person as a future. You look at someone as a new love. Normally you want to get the Ace of Cups, but this is also any ace, really, in a relationship question is beautiful, glorious energy to be getting, because this is a long-term deal. The Ace of Pentacles is the most stable, the most steady, the longest, like, long-haul card you can get. Currently talking now. Yeah, the Pentacles are long-term energy. So the slowest moving but the longest term is Ace of Pentacles. So it might be a little slow to start. Maybe you're not moving too fast, but I think that's a good thing, because you really are putting down a stable foundation with the Scorpio. Something that's going to lead to a really long-term commitment. You in trouble? Yes, I am, Jackie. All right. Yes, Cheryl, you did miss yours. You can just scroll back maybe about 4 to 5 minutes. We did yours. I wasn't sure if you were here. I didn't see anything on your end, but I just rolled with it because I saw your question, so I rolled with it. But if you need a timestamp to watch the playback, I'm currently at 2 hours, 57 minutes, and 48 seconds. So scrolling back to maybe closer to 2 hours, 52-minute mark. That's probably about where we did your reading. Okay, so we've got Queen of Wands. So this person definitely sees you as someone who's exciting, who's passionate about life, You're just a good time to this person. Many blessings to you too, Cheryl. It feels good. It feels exciting. Thank you, Jackie, for putting that timestamp there for her. That, of course, won't really work on the live, but on the playback, it will definitely be where it's at. But yes, Kira, taking it slow, he said he wants something permanent. That's him definitely wanting that something permanent. This is you just really in the moment, because that wand energy, that's that fire. That's someone who's really in the present moment, just enjoying what's going on right now. But of course, it's funny too, because your Taurus energy normally would really want that stability too. But right now, you're just enjoying the present moment. You're enjoying getting to know this person. You're enjoying just being. And then you're popping in on the back of the deck, Taurus energy, the Hierophant. Again, same similar kind of depiction, just enjoying big belly laughs, really enjoying what's going on. Kind of go with the flow as well as what I just heard. But let's get some more information about this. And then I actually want to head over to the Romance Angels, Two of Wands. So you really are kind of looking to the future, or maybe this is the kind of coming up for both of you, kind of planning for the future, like where is this relationship headed? But I see that he really wants that stability, like you were saying, how he's kind of the one who wants to make it a long-term deal. Let's go to the Romance Angels and just see kind of the dynamics between the two of you. I don't know if either of you has children or plans to have children. Maybe you're having children together eventually. It says your love life is being affected by children, or maybe even siblings. I don't know anyone's ages here or life circumstances or situations, but maybe you guys work around children, or I don't know. Something about children might be affecting your love life. If not now, maybe in the future. Something to think about at the very least. Whew, that's too many. All right, what else about the connection with the two, with Kira and the Scorpio? Well, we have here, okay, so you guys aren't like too young or too old to go down that road eventually. We have here, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So either you or the Scorpio or both of you are still maybe kind of licking some wounds surrounding an ex, even if it's been a while since you heard from this ex or broken up from the ex. There's always still it's always a good idea to do any healing you can surrounding past relationships, because that will only strengthen the present moment and future bonds with anyone you're hoping to create a stable long-term commitment with. So just doing some healing around any exes. I'm really picking this up, especially with you, Kira. I feel like maybe he's just ready to move on from anything that's transpired in his past, but maybe you're still sometimes thinking about your ex, or, really mad about something the ex did or the way things ended, and you're still kind of, I won't say hung up on it, but it still affects you. It still kind of gets you either triggered or emotional in some way. And if that's the case, anytime we get triggered, I always say triggering is a gift, because really what it does is it lets us know where there's still some healing to do. And it just kind of is like a roadmap to our own healing journey. You're in a healing process. Well, that could be why he's looking for that stability, and you're still kind of like, let's just hang out in the moment. But I think eventually when you do that healing, you'll be able to, really get with things and really decide, yeah, I really like this. Let's make this a long-term thing. It feels very stable and beautiful energy between the two of you. It's just a little bit of healing could really help take this to another level, so to speak. Okay. All right, Burma. Anything Spirit wants Burma to know. All right, we're going to get right into it with the Crystal Angels deck. Oh, and he's healing from an ex too. Yeah, it's funny because even when they're new energies, it's like almost like a mirror image. What one person's going through, so is another. It may not always be in the exact way, but a lot of times dynamics line up. Like you might actually, like with my husband and I, this is a perfect example. We both recently decided to leave a job and then go back to school. But I also, in addition to leaving a job, also left a narcissistic ex and went back to school. So we had very similar trajectories. It's just the timelines weren't quite exact, because he left a pretty toxic ex as well, but it had been maybe a couple years longer than my very, very fresh and recent leaving of an ex kind of vibe. And by recent, I meant like 6 months before I met my husband is when I broke up with the other one. But we didn't start dating for an additional however many months. I mean, it was a while. So he wasn't a rebound, thank goodness. Okay, for Burma, anything Spirit wants Burma to know right now. Well, you really are on a mission, girl. Divine life purpose with that aquamarine popping in. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So there may be a lot of synchronicities going on in your life, or, those repetitive numbers are big synchronicities for a lot of the awakened, a lot of people on a spiritual path, the synchronistic numbers. But maybe you're hearing the same person's name over and over, or hearing a same song, like you're maybe shopping in a grocery store, you hear the song on the radio, and then you're watching TV and that same song is playing on a commercial, kind of that kind of synchronicity. But Spirit may really speak to you a lot of times, Burma, through music, lyrics. Maybe you get a lot of downloads or messages through listening to music. Music takes you to a whole other level that you just feel like you are reaching your soul when you listen to certain artists or certain music. But wow, we've got gold here. Look, both of these cards start with the word divine. So you really are stepping into your own higher self, your own divinity, allowing more of your own spiritual gifts to come online. And you're letting your soul lead the way. That's what I just heard. You're letting your soul lead the way. That's funny. That actually kind of almost matches my fingernail polish. That's so funny. I just blend right in. Wow, that might be a message too. I just heard that song Karma Chameleon by Boy George. You know that song, I'm sure. I think everyone knows that song. Karma, 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 chameleon. You know that song? I just heard it in my head. So that might be a song that means something to you, or maybe there's a message within that song for you. I don't know. But with the gold card, divine intervention, God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So anything you've really been worried about or struggling with or through, just give those worries and cares to your guides and angels, because they want to carry that burden so you don't have to. And now I just heard the scrubbing bubbles. We do the work so you don't have to. Guys, when you come to Woo Woo Wednesday and it gets late, I get loopy and things get hilarious, and it's not a good look for me, but I just let myself be the laughing stock because it's funny. Okay, let's go to Archangel Michael and see if there's any more hilariousness hidden in the deck here for Burma tonight. Anything Burma needs to know, Archangel Michael? Well, yeah, he's not going to disappoint. He threw two of them right at me. He tried to bitch slap me. How dare he? Explore your options, Burma. So there's a lot coming in for you that maybe is going to be kind of that undecisive energy, like, should I do this or should I do that? John popped in on your end. That's funny because I got major chills right before I read that. I scratched my head like, someone's here. Explore your options, Burma, because you have a lot of beauty coming up where you're going to almost be overwhelmed or like confused about what direction to go. But this is a good kind of confusion because remember, you're really tapping into that divine life purpose. And you may come to a crossroads very soon where you're trying to decide, should I stay, should I go? Should I do this or should I expand this? Like, it's good though. These are not things you're trying to get away from toxicity. This is all good stuff. You're a blessing. Oh, you're so sweet. Spend more time outdoors, Burma. So maybe, I don't know where you're at, what part of the country you're in, but a lot of parts are buried in many, many feet of snow. Other parts are just maybe a little cold, not as exciting to get out when it's in the dead of winter. But just getting outside more is really going to help you. Who's getting an energy healing? Well, that could be that option you're exploring. That makes a lot of sense. Beautiful. It's not like you're just letting that go. You're just expanding upon it. That's really what I feel. Yeah, so just getting outdoors more. And again, it's hard when it's snowing, and it's snowed here all day too, so I totally get it. I'm calling myself out with this too. I think Archangel Michael tried to bitch slap me with this because he knows I need to get out more. But it's just so cold, and I love being warm. I'm in the river letting go. Yes, there you go. There's that analogy. I love that. But that's your message. That's your guidance. And it's a beautiful message because you're really just stepping into your true authentic self. You're really shining your light. And of course, Spirit loves when we shine our light. So keep on keeping on. Feels good and supported for sure. Always messages in for us who teach as well. I take so many of these, like so many of these readings I do resonate with me, and a lot of the advice I give, I'm like, I need to start taking that as well. Spirit gives me the advice to give you, and then the like Archangel Michael slapping me with it too. Yes, one for you and one for you too. All right. Thank you, hon. You're amazing light in this world. Thank you so much, Burma. I feel the same about you. The feeling is very mutual, so thank you so much. Okay, Pika Lee, you are next. Should I start a YouTube channel? I've been pondering this for a while. You know, it's funny because I once upon a time, had a Sims 3, the game, The Sims 3 YouTube channel, and I loved doing YouTube, but I had a lot of creeps and pervos on there, just making comments about my female anatomy and if I would be good at this or that, and it was disgusting, and I walked away and said I will never go back to YouTube. But then about a year before I actually started YouTube, maybe even a year and a half, I just kept having this pull, like I need to go back, but of course not for the same thing. I just felt this pull into the spiritual community in some way, and I found my little niche in the tarot community. So I totally get it. When you start feeling that pull or kind of pondering something for a while, that's usually Spirit letting you know there's something there for you. So I would already say you're on the right track. Oh, this is just a thank you. You're so sweet, Pika Lee. Thank you so much. Let's get into this for you about that YouTube channel. Yeah, you're coming into some sort of, it's funny because I gave you the story about me and YouTube kind of reconciling with me coming back. Even if you've never been on YouTube before, I still take this as you kind of reconciling an old part of yourself by putting yourself out there on YouTube coming up. Because to me, this feels like a very like twin energy. Like that could almost be the same person, like your past self and your future self kind of coming together to hold hands and bridge the gap. Yeah, the harassment. I have noticed though, I'm not sure what branch of or niche of YouTube you're trying to get into, but when you're on the more spiritual community side of things, things are so much better. A lot of the beauty channels are toxic. A lot of, again though, you can find your niches that aren't. A lot of the art community is really beautiful. A lot of the mommy vlogs, they can be very beautiful or toxic. The spiritual stuff, most of it I've seen is very beautiful. But like Burma says, your vibe attracts your tribe. You're going to attract your own tribe, and it's going to be a beautiful energy for you. But let's see what else. We've got happiness. This is going to bring you a lot of happiness. And you're going to be even healing from stuff from your past as a result of you stepping into this new endeavor. And again, I'm not sure what part of YouTube you're going to be making content on, but it's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Something, even if at first it doesn't seem like something that's going to be like a big financial endeavor for you, I think just your joy and you enjoying it, it's actually going to start bringing you some income as a result of you just having fun and posting things up on YouTube and having a great time. Yeah, love. And you're going to be learning more self-love. You may even be attracting your own tribe where there will be those fans or subscribers that just really love you. They love your energy. They'll watch every video you post just because you posted it, and they'll like it before they even start play. You're really attracting a lot of love into your life. And to me, this also feels like self-love. Self-love for yourself, realizing not that you're putting your worth in the amount of likes or views or anything, but just really kind of having that camaraderie with like-minded people, whatever kind of niche you're going into on YouTube, having that kind of camaraderie with people that's really going to put you in alignment with that self-love and the love of others, and just wanting to really spread your light, shine your light, and just be your authentic self. Whatever, and advice too. Any kind of YouTube channel you're wanting to do, don't try to copy some big YouTuber that's in that niche or some other even small YouTuber that's in your niche. Just try to find what makes you unique in that realm of YouTube and really shine your light in that unique part of yourself. Because there can be, for instance, thousands and thousands and thousands of tarot YouTubers out there, but most of them do it their own way. They put their own shine, their own spin, their own personality on things, and that's what makes people come back. It's not a lot of times the messages they're receiving, it's just the person's uniqueness that they're really drawn to. So be unique, Pika Lee, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing that. So I'd say it's a big resounding yes from Spirit for sure. So I hope that resonated for you. And thanks again for your additional donation. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Next on our list, we have got DYB, and then Florence Fammy, and then Rimmel Cameron, and then we're going to do a wrap up with everyone who's still here. So that'll be fun. Oh, that was spot on. Awesome. I'm so excited. You'll have to let us know. Come back to the chat here. We love to support other people on YouTube. So anytime you come back, let us know what your channel name is, and we will go check it out because we love to support everybody else who supports us here. We've created a little community. And we even have a Telegram group. Fun fact, guys, I haven't said this since the top of the hour, or no, not the top of the hour, the top of the live stream. We have a Telegram group over on Telegram, obviously. But tomorrow, me, Dr. Lupo, and Intuitive Tarot, aka Jimmy, who's a mod here in the chat, we are going to be hosting an event, not on YouTube, but somewhere else. But we're going to be posting the link and the information for that over on our Telegram group. And I just put the link for the Telegram. If you don't know what Telegram is, it's similar to like a Facebook Messenger app where it's basically one big like text message or app, like group message where we're posting funny memes. We're talking between live streams and asking questions and making friends. It's a fun time. But that's where you're going to find the information for that. And tomorrow's new moon readings, we're going to basically take, I think, about the top first 10 people-ish that respond or decide to come over to wherever we are streaming, not YouTube, remember. And it's all totally free. There's no donations. There's no getting whatever. It's free. So the only place you're going to find anything about that is over on Telegram link. Okay. So next up, I did say someone a minute ago. Yes, DYB, are you still here? It's your turn. And then Florence Fammy, you're on deck. And then Rimmel Cameron. And then we're wrapping up with our collective. So between DYB, Florence Fammy, and Rimmel Cameron, let's get your questions out there and we'll dive right in. And you guys may have already posted because I don't think my chat has moved for a minute. So I'm going to actually open up this chat on this over here just to see if it's messing with me. Okay. Yeah, you guys are over here talking and nothing's happening here. Interesting. Let's see. I'm back a ways. DYB, are you still here? Get your question out there. We will get right into that. I do see Florence Fammy and Rimmel Cameron post their questions. I don't see them on mine. It did this to me. Dr. Lupo said, YouTube's haunted. And I think he's right. During Mercury retrograde, sometimes YouTube is haunted. So hopefully DYB is still here. I'll give you one more moment to get your question. Otherwise, I got to move into Florence Fammy's question and then Rimmel Cameron. I see both of their questions, so I'll just go in order of Florence Fammy and then Rimmel. And then if DYB is here, whenever, oh, there's their question. Okay, we'll get right into it. This lady named Rita F. Brom emailed me today wanting to give a big donation to my nonprofit. She is very sick with cancer. Is she serious about giving me this big donation? Is she for real? Wow. Dunn said race. Yeah, it's a race to the finish. Okay, is Rita F. Brom serious about this big donation for DYB helping the children in need? There's a compromise. So this person, it may not be completely as it appears, but I do feel that this person is genuine in what they're trying to offer. Let's just see what else. Is she serious about the big donation? Well, it says unlikely because we do have compromise, so it may just not be as big as she's maybe promising now, but I think there is going to be some sort of contribution she's making. She just may have over-delivered or oversold her lot there. But to me, there's still a win outcome for you. Like it's a win because it's a compromise. To me, I'm hearing win-win situation. – Let's get some guidance on that. Anything the Spirit wants you to know. And we are doing your reading right now, DYB. We keep getting behind. I don't know if it's the chat, YouTube being haunted again, or what's happening here. But take time to breathe out. So there just may be some time that you can do, because I think you're maybe a little stressed out about making sure these donations come in to really help with the nonprofit. But taking some time to do some meditation and really tap into that manifestation ability is really going to help you feel more in control of things actually coming in, things that are really going to help support the nonprofit. Any more advice? Yeah, hold your vision, but you might have to be the one reaching out to her, and maybe she's just a little slow to respond, or her estate, or however that works. I don't know if she's on hospice or something, but it just may be that she maybe promised you one thing, but the people in charge of her estate are maybe promising something else. But be bold and make the first move. Make sure you're communicating in a timely fashion with this person or the people involved in this, but hold your vision. Hold your vision that this money, or whatever amount of money is coming in from this, is going to really benefit your nonprofit. And again, take time to breathe out. Really don't stress about this, because that money's coming some way or another. I know I already saw that for you in a past reading. So this money is coming. It just may not be in the exact way you thought, or other people involved may be taking cut of that money to facilitate this. I don't know how that all works, but I just feel there are maybe multiple people involved besides just this lady, because, you know, when she's probably dying from cancer, there's probably just a lot going on that she can't just take on all that financial worry, or, you know, the work involved in dotting the I's and crossing the T's with all of that. You were watching live, never saw your reading. When I rewatched, it was there. That is so weird. Yeah, maybe YouTube's haunted. Maybe we've switched timelines. I don't know what's going on. When I see the email from her, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, and I think your initial excitement, you were right to be excited, because this is something really exciting. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the Mermaid and Dolphin deck. Any additional information about this Rita lady donating money, or anything going on? Anyone else involved in this? What is the outcome? What's going on? Well, it says here alchemy. This is a great card for this. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So there is gold, there is money, coins coming your way for this nonprofit. Again, it just may not be exactly what was promised, or there's just something a little off about maybe certain people involved, but you're still getting a very generous donation that's really going to help. What else do we need to know for DYB? Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. I think this pairing up with take time to breathe out. Maybe you're just, again, like I don't know if you've been here very long, but I talk about when you're holding that death grip onto, hoping something will work, and just, you know, like this. A lot of times we don't open our hands to receive. So when you can let go and just kind of picture yourself in the river, just releasing the rock, or to stop swimming up against the current and just flow with the current and allow what is meant to be, because if this donation, if this contribution is meant for your foundation, wild horses could not drag it away. So just have faith and know that wherever these contributions or donations are coming in from, your mission to serve these children and help these children is a beautiful and divinely inspired mission. That money's coming in. It's not always the how that we have any control over, or the why, but it's the what. You know you need money, so just allow, even if you literally stand in front of a mirror and just open your hands to receive, your arms to receive, and you maybe even tell yourself in the mirror, I open my arms to receive any and all donations that come into my foundation. You might just see that energy just really open up. I mean, that sounds so cheesy and weird, but believe me, that type of stuff works. It really does. So I hope that resonated for you and brought you a little bit of clarity on the situation. So next we've got Florence Family. I saw your question posted. I'm going to get right into that. Anything general about my next relationship? Okay, let's go into it for Rimmel. Cameron. Oh, wait. No, it was Florence Family first. You posted your question first, so we'll get into that first. Sorry for the confusion for a second. I want to honor everybody in the order we put them. So Florence Family, when will I when am I moving? Why do I have anxiety? What month will I find? Okay, that's a lot to unpack, but let's roll the dice for when you're moving. Any guidance on that? We've got 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, maybe the 4th month of April. I don't think that means 4 years. I think you're going to be moving well before 4 years. So however that resonates. Okay, where was I? Why do I have anxiety? That question alone is quite the thing to unpack. So I'm going to skip that just for a second. We'll do your third question there. Okay, sorry. I'm talking so long, my throat's drying up. Okay. So what month will Florence Family find solace in her life? 5. So that's the 5th month. So things are going to slow down and not feel so spastic for you coming in May. So that's good. Let's see what we can do to help, or any advice about the anxiety. I want to go to Archangel Gabriel. We haven't used this deck yet tonight. Archangel Gabriel, any advice for Florence Family about anxiety? Listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. So maybe you stress out a lot, that 8 of Swords energy where you're really mentally chewing on things that have transpired in the past, or that guy looked at me wrong, or why does that person not like me? You know, just all the things that run through our heads, you know, that are kind of maybe negative or make us feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But listen only to love. If people aren't resonating or aligning with you, it might be time to cut some people loose out of your life, or shift the vibration by leaving toxic either relationships or work environments, or just situations that aren't working for you. But you've also got motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. So there may be a beautiful project or idea for a project coming into your life that is going to really shift your focus from worrying about, a lot of times, about future events, about what other people think. You're shifting your focus more to focus on a beautiful creative project, or some sort of career project, something that's really going to take your mind off a lot of the worry. You're going to be too busy doing other things to sit around and worry. But you've also got retreat. To block out distractions, spend time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. So this is a really good meditation card as well, or just introspection, journaling, doing that kind of thing. Let's just see something you can do to really help alleviate this anxiety from the Self-Care Oracle. Anything Florence can do to alleviate the anxiety. So we've got spend time with animals. You've got spend time alone. I don't know if you have a pet or an animal that you are spending time alone in nature, even possibly, or with animals, spending time alone with animals, because they really do refill your well. I don't know. I feel like you have a strong connection to animals. Maybe it's just been a while since you've really felt a connection to an animal or been out in nature much. What else? Woo. Okay, let me check PayPal. I see Get to Like a Ray. Okay, thank you for your donation. Yes, I have your donation over on PayPal. Thank you. And it is very late. I'm about 27 minutes past what I thought I would be tonight. So once again, on Wednesday night, I am a liar. You heard it here first. I lied to my husband. I'm like, I'll definitely be done before 10, and I'm not. So we have here dance. So just enjoying the moment. That's really the vibe I'm getting from this. But we've got the number 18 here. So you are at the end of a cycle. That adds up to a 9. You are at the end of a cycle that's been really stressful for you. But I think you're the one that's going to have to pull your energy back, rather than, you know, life just push you to the wayside kind of vibe. So Florence Family, you're really just focusing on being present in the moment, reconnecting with your inner self, getting motivated on a new project, and only listening to love, letting the naysayers fall by the wayside. So that is your message tonight from Spirit. I hope that resonated for you. Oh, we can go ahead and do yours tonight, Saverna. No worries. Yeah, I'm already here, so we'll do it. We'll do it. If you want to donate tonight, we will do it. But I'm also going to be live again on Saturday. That'll be my longer live where I also have some free readings. I do 2 donations and then a free reading, 2 donations and then a free reading. Although this live is about as long as that live normally is. Okay. So Rimmel Cameron, anything general about next relationship? Let's find out for Rimmel Cameron. And wow, Lunar, I bet it's so late. I mean, there are only 20 people here. We're kind of going down. Yes, you can donate. No worries. Absolutely. If you have to go, Lunar, please do not hold on strong just for me because I think I can do it. I can handle it. Whew. Okay, so for Rimmel Cameron, anything general about the next love relationship? Okay. Whoa, coming in hot. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So doing any healing from a past relationship, that's really going to put you in alignment with just you feeling like you deserve love, like you've overcome whatever has transpired in a past relationship. You're staying optimistic about your love life will actually keep you in a higher vibration to really bring in someone who is meant for you, someone on a higher vibe, not someone probably like an ex that, I'm hearing you'll probably be able to heal from that and learn the lesson associated with that so you don't have to repeat customer of that same type of relationship dynamic with this next person. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. To me, I'm reading this almost like you are, meeting this person at work or through a work friend or something like that. You might meet this person at work or through somewhere where you're spending money, finances, career, something like that. Let's get a bit of advice about what this person is, like maybe their personality. A couple cards on their personality. All right. So engineer. So this person has the ability to give creative energy to a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So this person is very Aquarius vibes. It's funny because my husband is like, he's an Aquarius ascendant, and he is a network engineer who's recently now a network architect. But he's got a very analytical mind, like that engineer mentality. So this person may themselves work in IT or with computers, something where they really have that analytical mind. But they have a talent for really problem solving and doing all that. It's beautiful the way this person's mind is. It's very intricate and deep, and this person really knows what they're talking about. So they may have a high level of what's the word? Education. See, it's late. I lose words like education when it's late. I guess this is the price we all pay for me being up this late. Woo. We also have vampire, but I love this card so much when it comes out. It says, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So this person's not afraid to say, when you're maybe not doing your own self-care, maybe they step in and say, hey, time for you to go to bed. Time for you to walk away from that toxic friendship. This person's got your back. They're the biggest cheerleader for you because they want you to live a good life and really not be taken advantage of by others is really what this is showing me. So that sounds like a cool person coming into your life. I love that. I love that so much. All right, let me put this back. And these back. So I hope that resonated for you, and thanks again for your donation. So, find my list here. It's been a minute. Okay. So, yep, Lunar answered it. Sorry, DYB, I didn't see your clarification there. Yeah, it just, they are serious about the donation. It's just that it may not be the amount that they promised you because there may be some legal mix-up or just maybe a lot of legal fees that need to be paid to transfer that amount. I don't know. But it's still going to be something very, very beneficial for your foundation. Okay, so who was next on our list? I know I just had it. Couldn't have been that long ago. There we are. Get to like a Ray, and I think she's got her question out already. What's coming up in my immediate future for Get to like a Ray? And thanks again for your generous donation. Always appreciated. Always glad to see you here. Okay. What is up ahead in the immediate future for Gift Luck Array? It's telling me it's bedtime and it will not stop staring me in the face. Okay. What's coming up for Gift Luck Array in the future? Well, there's a victory coming to you. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So something you may have been stressing about or just really kind of giving to Spirit, like a worry you've been giving to Spirit, just know that there's a victory coming in your life, or something you've really been working hard for and kind of hoping the outcome would be good. It will be absolutely beautiful. But we all also have here, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. I don't remember, Get to Luck Array, if we have discussed if you work with Archangel Michael or not. I have a feeling we have. But I'm picking up a very blue aura from your energy. So a lot of times when I pick up blue aura, I pick up like indigo child, blue ray soul, also Archangel Michael. To me, he's represented by the color blue. I don't even know if that's like a thing online or anything. But I just always pick up blue with him. But self-respect. So you're really stepping into, when you remember who you are, you're really starting to respect yourself because you're realizing you're not just some meat suit human walking around doing things. You are an amazing, limitless being, a soul having a human experience. So you're really remembering that soul aspect of yourself. And as a result, you're really giving yourself that self-love, self-care, self-respect that you have deserved from yourself for a very long time. You're finally delivering it to yourself. And let's maybe see in what way. This feels like a very self-love thing, but I want to get a chakra love message for you. Maybe this will give you some indication on crystals you can carry, what chakras you're really working on to level yourself up. That's how he's always shown up to me when I refresh, but I don't know for sure. We've got third eye chakra with tourmaline. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. Absolutely. You are in contact with your higher self at all times. It's just sometimes you may need the reminder from your own self that that's the case. You are in constant contact with your higher self. So doing some third eye chakra meditations might just help clear that. Third eye chakra healing, clearing, activation, whatever feels like it resonates for you. Always happy to see you as well. Just seeing you sleepy makes me feel, oh, don't worry about it. I'm sleepy a lot of times come 3 p.m. I got 2 very busy boys, and they're a lot to keep up with sometimes. But I get loopy and funny at night. Like, not funny like actual haha, but funny like, what is she talking about? Kind of funny. Okay, what else? Does Lunar Refresh? Get to Like a Ray need to know. See, Mercury retrograde mixed with me being loopy. Not a good look for me, but I'm rolling with it. We've got the Ascended Masters stepping in. Number 33. You may be seeing a lot of 33. Maybe you're a life path 33. Maybe the number 33 has been following you around. But nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So you may have even been really like ruminating about the past, that kind of 6 of Cups vibes, really thinking about the past a lot. But this is just telling you to really be present in the present moment. And meditation really is going to help you. And meditating on that third eye, maybe even doing tapping on that third eye, that's really going to help you. I know if you're doing this, you're very present because you feel the pressure on the third eye. But just you being really present in your life, in your day-to-day life, is really going to help you even see some new opportunities coming in. But you're really just tapping into that inner self and really bringing a lot of that self-love online. Also, Clover, release your guilt. So there is some healing going on. Another 3. 333, if you add that up, it's 3. 333. Beautiful numbers for you. You may want to look up what angel number 333 or angel number 33 looks like. Oops, I totally scrolled the chat. Sorry. Me too. I feel so bad when Amanda just can't stop. She's so dedicated. That is me. I don't know when to stop. And a lot of times either Spirit intervenes by giving me a massive migraine, or my friend Czar's like, close up shop. It's time to go. Which is funny. Which tonight I haven't had either. So knock on wood, we'll be able to continue for as long as we need to get the rest of these readings done tonight. All right. So I hope that resonated. Get to Like a Ray. Always good to see you, and thanks again for your generous donation. We appreciate you here, and I hope you saw that, because I know a lot of my chat has been behind, or people are in the chat like, is it my turn? And I'm like almost done with the reading. Like, it just happens, though. YouTube's haunted, as Dr. Lupo says. It's funny. I love to say that. Life at 22. So you are on a master number. That's awesome. Beautiful. Okay, Savera, you are next. And then we've got Rimmel Cameron. And that is, I think, the rest of the story. What's coming next in love for Savera? If I'm not saying your name right, I do apologize. I try to make everything sound the way it's supposed to. All right, Savera, what's coming in love? See, I get singing. You don't want that. Wow. Well, give your relationship a chance. There is going to be someone coming in soon that you can really express your love to. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This, to me, if this isn't someone already on your radar, then this is very soon. Spirit, come on. Again, the month of June popped in, which to me isn't that soon compared to, oh, it's like not even mid-February yet, and you're saying June is soon. That rhymed. But Spirit's funny like that, because they like to say soon, and then like 4 years later, you're like, I thought that was supposed to happen soon, and they're like, yeah, it is, because time like just is so different on that end. But actions you're taking, things you're doing, Savera, they're going to put you in alignment with this person. So doing the self-love, self-care, any healing you need to do from past relationships, that's just kind of like preemptive ways you can like spruce everything up. It's like when you try to get ready to sell a house, you don't want to have all the old dust in the windows and on the windshield. See, it's late, guys. I meant like the things around the window, the window frame. I don't know what I'm saying. The cobwebs in the corners and dust and everywhere. Before those new tenants move in, they don't want to deal with all that. So think of your relationship the same way. You want to clean out all the crevices from what had transpired in your past relationship to make it all spruced up and shiny and new and ready for a new tenant or a new love to come online in your life. But express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Then you have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this will be someone coming in. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So this will be someone worth loving, and you are worth loving for them as well. But the ultimate result, I think this next person coming in for you is going to be a long-term commitment, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So again, this could just be you guys deciding to take things to the next level and become boyfriend, girlfriend, or it could be you guys deciding to get married, ultimately engaged and all that. Let's just go to the archetype deck and get some personality traits for this future person coming in for Savera. We've got one more. There we go. Okay. So we've got companion. Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. These are very similar cards here. And you guys may look similar to these people. I don't know. To me, this feels like two females there. But this is like a longer haired male and then a female. But one's got like sandy colored hair, one's got dark hair. So if you have a sandy colored hair, maybe this person coming in for you has dark hair, or vice versa. I'm not sure, your actual appearance. But here it says companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So this is going to be someone who wants to build that solid foundation, someone very loyal to you, someone that you don't have to worry about. Are their eyes wandering? Are they going for someone else? Okay, so this person might have lighter, and to me, it's like almost like it's still dark colored hair, but just slightly lighter than your hair color. But then mentor. So to me, this feels like this person will be older than you. They will feel like a guru from a past life vibe, like someone you've known before that you've learned a lot from. Like that's the vibe I get. This person's very knowledgeable, very witty, very spiritually tapped in as well. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So you will almost feel like you're South Asian, if that helps. Awesome. So you will almost feel like this person's like student of life. Like you really just learn a lot from this person. You may even meet them at school. I don't know if you're in school or in a place where you're learning something, maybe some sort of workshop or something. But you may meet this person where they're teaching you something. That doesn't mean they have to be an actual teacher, but maybe they're like a teacher's assistant or something like that. Someone who's just very smart, very knowledgeable. So I hope that resonates for you, but it feels like a long-term stable foundation you're building with this next person, that's for sure. So I hope that resonated, Severa, and thanks again for your donation. I'm dropping cards. Okay, next up, we clear my contacts. My makeup's all under my eyes. My throat's starting to go. You know, I've talked a lot when you can't hear my voice so well. So Rimmel Cameron, you are the last donator of the night before we get into our general reading for all of us. So go ahead and post your question. I think you have a couple times, and we kind of had some false starts thinking, oh, we're going to get to you. Oh, no. Oh, like that. I'm sure you're correct. I even spoke about this 3 days ago, but I'm almost 2 days awake. Top of that, payment. Oh, no. You must be talking to the czar about something. I hope you get some rest there, Jimmy. Big hugs, soul brother. You've done a lot for me, and I appreciate you. Get some rest before our fun, super sacred meeting tomorrow. Again, if you want to know what's going on, you have to join us at that link over on Telegram. I almost said YouTube. I'm like, no, we're already on YouTube. Come on. You're beautiful at any time. Thank you so much, Cheryl. You're so sweet. All right, so Rimmel Cameron, I hope they didn't have to deck out because I just took my sweet time. Rimmel Cameron, and I think I could probably scroll up and find the question, but I don't know if they're still here. It has been a moment. I've been live 3 hours, 45 minutes. Oh, wow. I just saw a shadow figure over on yonder. I always okay, it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. I like to mark those times because I like to go back and see if you guys can actually see what I saw on the video. And a lot of times you can. And it's cool, and I love it. Oh, wow. It really... Oh, did you go? See, maybe I'm losing my mind. This is what happens when I get tired. Maybe there's an additional message for you. Let's just pull you one more card, Rimmel. Maybe I'm just crazy. Let's pull you one more. For Rimmel Cameron. Anything Rimmel Cameron needs to know tonight that maybe we didn't get to earlier. The energy's gaining momentum. So there's something going on in your life where the energy's really picking up to bring you to a new start, a new beginning, or an aha moment or epiphany. So yes. All right. Who wants to hang out for the reading for all of us, the collective reading to wrap this up? So if you had a question or you were here just hanging out and you want some more guidance, let's find out what's coming for you. And we're going to the Mermaid and Dolphins deck. What do all of us watching now or on the replay need to know? Dear Spirit, please let us know. What do we need to know? Wow. So friendship. Make a date for play. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Make a date for a play day with, make a date for a play day with one or more friends. See, I can read, you guys, I promise. And I always love this little manatee down here. He's so cute. He reminds me of my old Shar-Pei Biscuit. She was the coolest dog. She was a black Shar-Pei, wrinkles for days, snorting for days. She actually saved our lives in that first house fire. She woke us up and got us going, barking. Something's wrong, because we were all sleeping when the fire started. But if you watch the vlogs of the fire and the demo of the house, where the whole back end of the house upstairs is now downstairs, when the first fire occurred, we were sleeping on the, I guess it would be on the video's left side of that downstairs area when that first fire occurred. So, fun fact, I guess. I don't know why I went off on a biscuit tangent. Probably because I'm tired. But she was a cool dog. But anyway, spend time with some friends. Even if it's just online because Rona days. reach out to a friend, let them know you're thinking about them. You might have a really fun, cool conversation. And as I'm putting things away, we've got the protection card coming out. There is a mama holding the little baby. Maybe this is why Zara just felt like she had to hold on for this. Your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. That's so funny because I was just talking about the house fire, and now it's just letting all of you know you have that spiritual guard dog, Biscuit, your version of Biscuit, on the other side watching out for you guys. I love how that all just tied together. Now I know why I needed that. But you definitely need this, Lunar, because you just need that knowing that everything's going okay in your life, in the way that you're going to take this, that I know what you need to know when you need to know it without divulging too much information. But look at that. Beautiful. Mother energy. Loving that little baby you got. That beautiful Rowan. She's so cool. And everything going on in your life. But all of you, just loving your own family, knowing you're protected, guided, and directed by spirit, because there is divine magic at play in our lives right now, you guys. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. See, guys, I'm tired. I get crazy. But that message is for one of you specifically, to expect some miracles. Love it. I'm probably being too obvious, but no one's even here anymore, are they? Okay, I love that. Yes, play date. Yes, Cheryl. Even if you can't get out, just call up a girlfriend and chat for a while, or do a FaceTime or a Zoom call, something. We gotta just have some fun. But that was a beautiful message. There's some good things coming for all of us, I think. That Divine Magic card does not play when it comes out. It means business. You're too funny. No, you are. No, you are. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. See, I'm loopy. This doesn't happen during the day so much. You come to Woo Woo Wednesday and we get going toward 10 minutes to 11 p.m. almost at a.m. 11 p.m. This is what you're going to get. You sign up for all the weird, and here I am. Burma's giving me the shocked emoji face. I hope that's a good shock, not a bad one. But my makeup's totally melted off my face. Yes, I do need sleep. I think we all do. All of us here will go brush our teeth, get our hair all pineappled up on top of our heads, and then we will... Oh, wait, that's just me with the major curls going. Normally, I just put it in a big thing up top like this. I go to bed like this, just like that. Because if I did anything else, it would be a huge mess by morning. But all I do is let it out of that, do this, and then I'm ready to go the next day. You don't need to know my night routine. Follow me for more nighttime routine tips. See, you can tell I'm tired. I love it and I believe it. Yes, absolutely. We are ready for some beautiful stuff to go down in our lives. I love your hair. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're having a good time here, guys. We all need some sleep, though, I think. So let's go get ourselves some sleep, and I will be back. Join our Telegram group. I'll put the link one more time. Do all my spiel about this. So we got the Telegram group. Join that tonight or tomorrow. No later, hopefully, than 11 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow, because something's popping off. For the new moon, we're doing some free readings for those who come to the Telegram and then get the information on what's going on. Good night, Scott. Have a good one. And then tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, I have that big past life pick a card reading that I had lied to Peggy about and told her it was live last week because I got my thoughts jumbled because Gemini moon during Mercury retrograde. I'm allowed to get my thoughts jumbled. It's not my fault. Mercury rules my moon and it's retrograde right now. Your moon is your mind, so my mind is retrograde. But I like Mercury retrograde, I actually do. It makes for some funny moments for me. But yes, that past life pick a card reading and possibly parallel. We picked up on some parallel lives in those readings as well. So if you want to know what you're doing right this moment, maybe in another life, another fractal of your soul is doing, check that out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And then I will be live again Saturday at, I'm not 100% sure what time because I am filming my best friend from childhood. She is having a baby, a very long-awaited, loved waited, prayed for baby, and she is due very soon, and we're doing maternity pictures for her. Virgo stellium here during Mercury. Oh, I feel your pain. I've only got Moon and North Node in Gemini, so but I do have my Saturn retrograde and my Mars retrograde in Virgo in my personal birth chart as well. So I get a little, yeah, it's a thing, but I enjoy that. I enjoy it. I enjoy the shakeup of energy, so I'm here for it. But I'm doing maternity pictures on Saturday, so I'm not sure what time I'm going to go live. It's probably going to be, normally it's 2 p.m. Mountain Time, but I think it's going to be closer to 3:30 just to have a nice cushion of time to do the photos, eat some food, and then come on live. So that's what I'm going to do. And then Sunday is the rapid fire readings. But if you're here looking for free readings, Saturday is the main show to go to because I do 2 donation readings and then a free reading. 2 donation readings and then a free reading until we get such an accumulation of donations that I just know I need to maybe cut off the free and just go with it and get through the list. And then sometimes we bring the free readings back online. But a lot of times when there's free readings being posted, Spirit will actually direct me to certain people that definitely need a question answered. And we answer it. That's what we do here. So I think I'm going to shut up and quit rambling and go to bed. But I love you guys. That's why I don't want to leave. You guys are just too much fun. And I love you. And I love your energy. And you guys are just so good to me. And I love you. So thanks again, you guys, for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Dunn Creative Live. All right, you guys. I love you. Good night. And see you tomorrow, hopefully.